Um, how many marshmallows could you fit in your mouth?
That isn't a worth question.
God bless Orpheus.
How many marshmallows could you fit in your mouth? This is a real question. You will receive compensation for this, but you will have to think about it because we need someone to give us a recap of what happened last time. Because a lot happened last time. If anybody is willing to do so for a recap spiration, go ahead and roll a d20 in chat to show your intentions. If no one is up to the task, I will sum it up myself as best I can. All right. Going once. Going twice. Oh, Darius coming in with it. 19. Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. Wrong character.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Darius, as you... I was going to have a thing where we checked in on Darius this session. But, all right. Going once. Going twice. Tarak Medes with a 13.
Such a handsome lad.
Yeah. Representing the evils of obsession over knowledge and the hoarding of knowledge from others. All right. What do you got for us?
Sounds like a great person.
He does create his own anathema though, because if he had a Reddit account, he would always be posting the well actually posts. Because that's his toxic trait is that he has to well actually everybody.
Oh man, I wish I'd set up a voice changer for this thing as well. Oh well, some other time.
You sound tired enough that you just let the phlegm in your throat take over. You should be okay.
Oh,
There you go.
Time on Daybreak, Curse of Strahd. We were still in our pitch of attempting to seal Vampire within his ember crystal. The battle had taken a bit of a turn. Katrina was converted to a vampire spawn, so I had to wipe her out as quickly as possible. Didn't want a powerful mage to be interfering. But some other complications started to occur. More of those vampire spawn interfering with our plans. Vampire was starting to appear, and through his limited physicality, he was able to grab the girl Irenia, or I guess more appropriately Tatiana, and tossed her over the side. Hoping that wasn't going to distract the Seeker in completing the ritual, the rest tried to trudge on. And it came a little bit close with then Casimir also, the Dusk Elf mage, dropping as well. But able to at least get him up temporarily so that he could, well, I think I skipped a few steps. So because I eradicated his sister, he went crazy. And then he started to attack me. Then we had to kind of put some sense back into him. And then he was back onto our side, but then he got knocked out, and then we tried to keep him up so he can help us complete the ritual. It started to become very tiresome. But eventually we were able to complete it and seal Vampire temporarily. Next order of business, well, the stones. And the girl had one of them. So we needed to go get her corpse. Which it was a corpse because she was impaled on many spires down below. There's some other things that are going on that I'd rather not say right now. I'll leave that for another time. But long story short, we have the girl, her body. Something will be done with her later, doesn't seem the Seeker wants to have her restored just yet. And we decide to make our way out of the Amber Temple with whatever that the Lich was able to provide us, which wasn't a whole lot. But it'll have to do for now. And I think our next order of business is to head down the mountain and back into the valley so we can start doing this ritual of the Fanes.
Yeah, I mean, that pretty much sums it up. Yeah. All right, go ahead and take your recapspiration. All right, would anybody for a D12? I think it's D12 now. No, it's not D12. It's 10. D10. That you can add to any dice roll after the fact. Want to tell us how many marshmallows could you fit in your mouth? These are not mini marshmallows, by the way. These are standard.
Restore.
Oh, hello.
So you going once, going twice. Oh, Tyranny coming in with a 12. All right, going once, going twice. Okay, I am curious. How many marshmallows could Tiernan fit in his mouth? You might be muted. If you're
No,
sharing.
I gotta look up what the record for this.
The world
is.
record
So,
is
44. Looks like
58.
God damn.
Oh dang! Oh nope, yeah, I see it right here.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
58.
You said
Yeah.
these are regular sized marshmallows, not mini?
Okay.
Yeah, these are regular sized marshmallows. Yeah.
Right.
Man, I think most people tap
Apparently-
out around 15.
Apparently, at one point, Jennifer Lawrence fit 10 jumbo marshmallows in her mouth on
Damn.
MTV's After Hours.
You know, Ben Affleck just can't get anything right in his life. Just saying. Like, anyways, keep going. Keep going.
All right. So yeah, I think maybe 15ish is probably like normal person, but
Oh no! We're reading it wrong. Caught in the mouth in 1 minute is 58. The most.
okay.
Yeah. That's Jesus Christ. I was
Okay,
like picturing a
44.
person with like the largest head, like you know how in One Piece there's like a variant human where they're just a giant head.
Yeah.
Like yeah. I was picturing that. 19 is the most that
Yeah.
anyone's ever fit in their
Okay,
mouth.
that
Okay.
seems a little bit more
Most people
reasonable.
tap out in like the teens.
I was gonna say
All
those
right.
are some chipmunk cheeks in
Yeah.
there.
Also, do not try to do this. You can suffocate trying to do this. It can block your airways. So, well, what is it, Tiernan? What do you think? Come on, at the
No.
firehouse. Come on, at the firehouse. They definitely got bored.
For sure. So
Okay.
I've got a 20 constitution at this point.
Yeah.
Right. And I've got an 18 strength, and surely that amounts to like throat strength that you would need to keep marshmallows from accidentally going down your throat and suffocating.
Sure.
And even if they did, with the 20 con, I can hold my breath for 17 hours.
Okay. Yeah. In the fifth age
so-
of magic. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I think he could fit a ton of marshmallows in his mouth.
Would you dare to say 15?
So I don't think he can fit like world record number of marshmallows in his
Well,
mouth.
I mean that's 4
but-
below the world record. That's 4
but
below
yeah,
the world record.
I think maybe 15 or 16.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Wow. All right. Anybody? You may ask this question of any willing PC or any NPC in the game.
Baba Lysaga.
Baba Lysaga. How many marshmallows could she fit in her mouth? Gosh. I'd say Baba could probably fit. Probably 9 or 10. Probably 9 or 10. She's not a big lady. She's pretty small. So that's kind of a big ask. I'd say, you know what? We'll say 8. I don't want to go crazy here. I would say
I don't know
Baba.
if he had that like
Yeah.
extendable mouth like some
Oh, like
crazy
her jaw
people.
unhinges or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's small. Again, she's not even 5 feet tall. She's like 4'10" or something. So I mean, I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna go with 8. You can send that. You can send a tweet off to. Although we don't do tweets anymore. You can just let Wizards of the Coast know that Baba Lysaga can hold 8 marshmallows in her mouth.
Yeah, next
Yes,
time
yeah.
next time at a well, never mind. Wizards never goes to conventions. I was gonna say next time
Yeah.
at a convention, I'll stop by and.
Yeah, a humanizing element, that'd be crazy. Anyways.
Yeah.
All right.
But
Hmm?
I was gonna say, can she still say chubby bunny with 8 or 9 marshmallows? in her mouth?
Bro. First of all, I don't know what you're talking about, and secondly, bro, let's get to the game. All right. Anyways, so yeah, let's pop into it. I'll get change the music out. Let's see. You guys were deciding what to do next. You were exiting the cave, leveled up and rested, and according to the calendar, which is a big deal, pretty much for the rest of the campaign, you have some time left before Strahd gets out of his magically induced coma, essentially, that you have put him in. So the question now is, where will you go and what will you do next?
We go
All
to the
right.
rock.
So the plan is to go to the rock or to go to Argynvost? Which one did you want to do first?
Go to the rock because we know where it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
so you're gonna go to the rock's nest. You're gonna be like, knock knock, bitch. Here
Yeah, I
we
feel like
are.
the rock's gonna
Find us.
rock our world a little less than the Argynvost, so it'd be
Okay.
easier to go from one to the other that way.
So is the play then to climb up the mountain to the rock, and then I'm trying to figure out if you're trying to go to the rock's nest, it is higher up on the mountain. If you are at the entrance to the Path of the Aspirant, you would have to climb past Argynvost. You could use the Path of the Aspirant, go back into the Amber Temple, go out the front door of the Amber Temple, which would put you further up the mountain than Argynvost and closer to the rock's nest. Do you want to do that?
From what we heard, there may be people waiting for us out front.
That is true. But if we had this illustration here of a mountain, it's beautiful. So the rock is livid all the way up top. And then the temple is right there. And then Argynvost patrols that little swoopy arrow thing. And you guys came out of the Path of the Aspirant down here. Now, there is this little bridge area over here that goes to another mountain that goes further down, and that is Tothlanka Path. Now, I will put it out there. When you were crossing Tothlanka Path, you did hear the rock, and you were certainly very exposed. So if there was ever a place that would be the most inviting for a giant bird of prey to mess with people, it would be while they're trying to cross this extremely deadly bridge where they would be totally exposed.
There's watchtowers on either side, correct?
Yes. Well, I mean, there's the bridge parts on the other side. There's one watchtower. It's a ways off from the bridge. Also,
okay.
keep in mind the wind by the bridge does cause issues for ranged attacks because it is so intense.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So
I don't think we knew that Argynvost specifically patrolled that area.
Yeah, well, he guards the path to the Amber Temple, which is why they use the Path of the Aspirant to avoid him.
Do we just want to fight Argynvost first then?
We do that because it's in the way. So we have to go to the rock.
Okay, so you're gonna leave the cave. You're gonna head back up the mountain, and you're gonna be like, Argynvost, come at me, bro, and you're gonna fight him.
I mean, in all likelihood, the chaos of that combat is probably going to lure the rock over to see like what's going on over here.
I mean, I've heard this Monster Hunter
What a
Turf Wars theory.
Yes, God damn it!
I've heard this. I would like to point out that this is an undead ghost dragon, and this is a living creature.
They have to get their calcium from somewhere.
Oh my goodness! All right, they've coexisted for this long. I don't know. All right, let me gather you guys up then and bring you over to the mountain. I do have to ask a question. Tarachimedes, will you be feeding control of the body back to that guy? What's his face? Or you just gonna hold on to it?
What's his face?
You are going into a dragon fight. I mean,
yeah.
It's been a long time since you taught your people their place, which is beneath you.
Yeah, I had considered it during the long rest that we were taking of reverting, but I think Tarachimedes is a calculating guy, and he knows that fighting a flying creature is going to be difficult with everyone else being ground-based, especially Darius.
And how?
Yeah, and also Darius still has 3 stacks of exhaustion, so the body needs to rest. So he's gonna keep control for now, for better or worse. That's gonna end up doing.
All right, Tiernan, what are you doing with Irina Kolyana's body?
That's a great question.
It is a great question.
Let me just put it on the cart. Oh, wait. Can't put it on the cart.
That's why I'm asking. Yep.
I mean, so far I've just been carrying it, but I don't know what to do with it in the meantime.
Still have this one NPC, so I'm gonna rest him up, give him back his spell slots. There you go.
So what?
Yes, thank you for adding the cart to the map there. That's very, very helpful. The path of the aspirant. It seemed like it wasn't like animal infested or anything, right?
Oh no, it was ghost infested.
Okay, we passed through the path of the aspirant. We haven't had anything come after us on our way back through. Irina was with us when we passed it. So I think I want to set up like a temporary cairn, like inside the entrance of the path of the aspirant. And then that way, on our way back down, we can reclaim the body. But hopefully, since it's in there, there won't be animals that go after it. And since it's cold, hopefully that'll help it not like rot as much.
Okay. Right. So that means that the 5 of you plus Casimir are going to take on Argynvost with the intention of taking his skull. All right. We'll head over to that map.
I think Tarachimedes just watches Tiernan as he's building this cairn for Irina.
You know, Tiernan, you could put her at the shrine where things need to be let go.
Oh shit.
No, I don't think I could.
It's not for you.
I don't think we get to decide what other people should let go either.
Maybe we should start. Just an idea. Think about it.
If other people could let go of their sentimentalities, this whole realm wouldn't be a thing. The whole reason Strahd is in the way he is because he couldn't let go of Tatiana. corpse girl may have a point.
All right, Tiernan, what's the final call?
Definitely not taking her back to the.
All right. Then you guys head out. Okay. About two hours of trudging up the mountain, puts you at 9:24 in the morning. All right. As crazy as this is going to sound, since Argon Vost is a ghost, he is not here because it's daytime. All right, so you guys keep going. Heading up the mountain. All right.
Have we seen Argonvost yet?
No. Are you worried that he might not be real? Might be a rumor?
I know we've seen the Rock. I wasn't sure how big it is compared to the Rock.
Oh, yeah. All right. As you guys climb further, you do see off in the distance the entrance of the Amber Temple. This is what it looks like from the outside. I think it's kind of cool. It looks like someplace Indiana Jones might could try to go.
It does. It looks like a Gothic Petra.
Yeah.
Do I see anything waiting out there?
That is a great question. So your party from this distance at 9:20 something in the morning, you do not actually see anyone there. You could move closer to investigate it if you'd like.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. You see over here, is what looks like a possible way to go higher up the mountain. Where, as you squint your eyes, Tiernan, you pretty sure you see a massive bird nest further up above the Amber Temple.
Well, good news, everyone. I think I see the nest.
The nest also appears to be empty.
I mean, that's not surprising, I don't think.
Do you see a way up?
Yeah, the side of the mountain.
By all means, Trailblazer.
Hey. So you guys begin the arduous climb up to its nest. You're gonna wait an ambush for it in its nest. That'd be kind of hype.
I think it might be.
How's that gonna happen with my big ass?
It's a pretty big nest, I'm gonna be honest.
I'm just gonna sit there and just lie on the thing and just be like, "Hey, come at me."
Right. What you guys over there? We've got to fix this Shane Mini because he no longer is carrying.
He don't glow no more.
Yeah, the light of a dying star with him everywhere he goes. So let me. There we go.
Oh, and on the climb, I would have, taken out the rifle, loaded it with regular bullets because that's all I got, and put away the shield.
All right. Let me add some light to this map before I take you guys over there and you say that you cannot see, but you have dark vision. Maybe it's not turned on. Let's see, we'll go there. And the best I can do for you in Barovia is dim light. There we go. Okay. What is the best way to handle elevation when you're this high up? That is a tough question. Let's see. It was 500 feet down from the Toslenka Pass bridge, and this is like even higher up. So, gosh, man, it's definitely a pickle. My advice: just don't fall off the mountain. That's gonna be, yeah. That's the raw.
That's the loading tip.
Yeah, falling off this mountain would be detrimental. Even if you had like I survived with 1 hit point, you would be completely isolated from the rest of the team for most of the rest of the campaign, I think. All right, I'll bring you over to this map. All right. There should be light, so... oh, you know what? Let me see. Let me check something. Provides vision. Light sources this option serves as an additional vision point. That's not what we want. We want ignores walls. They have shuffled it around a little bit. That's cool. Is it darkness source? No. There we go. Constrained by walls. Alright. Huh. You guys still can't see very good on this map. Weird. I'm looking in your minis. No, yeah, you guys can see okay. Alright, go for it. So as you're moving around, there is a rise in elevation all along here. That would be essentially a sheer cliff to climb, of a height of about 50 feet. You guys will be at height 0, but if you go over the edge here, you're just going to fall pretty much to the bottom of the mountain, maybe bounce a couple times off the walls, that sort of thing. All right. The game should be on pause, so you should be able to be moving around exploring. Right.
Alright, I want to be head on a swivel looking out for signs of this giant-ass bird.
Absolutely.
And what was the height of the pink line?
Oh, you guys can see the pink line? That's fantastic. Yeah, that would be 50 foot to get further up.
Jeez, crazy.
I can fly up and take a look.
I don't remember if this is on this character or on the other character. Damn it! Say, I'm pretty sure
I will say this: the wind here is very strong, like on the bridge. So non-spell ranged attacks will be at disadvantage. Non-magical flying will be at half speed. So just sort of keep that in mind for the conditions here. It's also extreme cold. So if you have cold weather gear, but not like immunity or resistance to cold, you can last here for a couple of hours, but it will start to take its toll on you after a few hours.
And I will motion to Shane and Daniel that you guys have free reign.
I guess at half speed, I will fly up here.
Oh, right, because you have like actual wings.
I have wings, yeah.
Okay, so I'll move you up here. Increase your height to 50. Here we go. All right. You see the rock's nest. It is massive.
Do we not have psychic whispers, Daniel?
The nest is about 65, 70 feet across.
All right, threw up the net for the next 8 hours.
Okay. Beautiful. Everybody can apply that fact to themselves. Do you also give it to Casimir or no?
Yep, it's proficiency bonus number, so he can be in the group now.
Aw. All right.
Oh.
Let's see. Psychic Whispers, turning it on. There we go.
I will relay the nest dimensions and the fact that there is a giant freaking nest that seems to be empty, as far as I can tell, to Daniel.
I mean, it's full of bones. There's a lot of bones in it.
Even better.
But there are no eggs.
Daniel will fly up and join him.
Okay, I'll move you up. If you put your height to 50, you should be able to just go over the lip there. Also, when you guys get up there, you see that there's another ledge, which is another 50 feet up. And then you see another height increment over here, which is another 50 feet up.
Esmir, stay near Tiernan.
He nods. All right. As you guys approach the nest, you do see the occasional glint of metal in the dim morning light. So there's probably treasure mixed in with the bones and other things, not intentionally gathered, but maybe accidental acquisition. You also see a path here that leads, like a natural path that leads up from the previous tier of the mountain.
Does it look like there's any usable armor that maybe we can give to Tiernan?
Ooh.
Even like partial?
There's certainly pieces of armor that you could kind of see with your excellent perception. It would involve, sorting through and rummaging around to see if you could find anything of use.
Tiernan, I think I see a path to the south.
I'm gonna start taking Casimir and myself towards that path.
All right.
Oh, look, someone left out their hoard.
Thracomedes, as you step upon the rime-encrusted nest, and you hear the sort of cracking of the wood and timber that was used, you hear a scream overhead, as if from a massive bird, which has returned from its morning hunt.
It returns home.
All right. Let me grab that cutie. And let's see. All right. It is currently above you, Thracomedes. So you are at a height of 50. Everyone else at a height of 0. So we'll put this thing at a height of 150. And it is flying. All right. Its massive size and its acclimation to this area seems to have no impact on the wind, and temperature seem to have no impact on the creature. All right.
Oh, right. It's that big. Damn.
Yeah. All right. I'll grab everybody and roll them into initiative.
Fucking parrot.
Alrighty.
Do you, I'm assuming, not have the spell compendiums loaded in?
They should be. What spells do you need?
Bonfire and Mold Earth.
Oh, you know what? They were built into the thing with magic item, but magic item keeps breaking. In the latest 5e, which is 4.0 for Foundry, magic item is finally, like, I think, built into the system. But if we switch to 4.0, all of our mods would break. Yeah. Let me see. But I think at one point, yeah, all of the spells got stripped off of Heart of Summer. So let me see if I've got those.
So I've got Fire Shield. I was able to find that one, but I can't get the other two.
Let's see. Create Bonfire. There you go.
Hell yeah. And then Mold Earth.
Mold Earth. All right. And got it.
Perfect.
All right. Cool. Okay. Everybody's rolled in, and then we do a. We can't actually roll dice because we're using popcorn initiative. So let me have fate decide. Where's our fate decide? Could just. Oh, there it is. All right, Tiernan is up first. Let me grab some music here. And of the 3 groups, you're the only group that has tried to fight the rock. So that's cool.
Oh,
Oh. All right.
did the other
let's get
2
rid of
groups
this.
also have a seeker?
They do. They did.
Oh.
All right. Okay. We're gonna begin combat. Shane gets an interrupt points, and Tiernan, start things off for us.
All right, I'm gonna scoot up to right here, and then I'm gonna cast Fire Shield on myself.
Okay. I think I have a active effect for that. Hold on. There we go. Are you doing the fire? Yeah, fire version.
That's the only version this one allows you
All
to
right.
do.
There we go. Alrighty. Oh, look, you can apply it from chat too. That's cool. Okay. And then?
I'm going to rub lotion all over myself sensually.
But non-flammable lotion, we're hoping.
Of course.
Okay.
Okay. Let's be honest. There's no way that the lotion that Tiernan makes would be flammable.
Fair. Who would you like to pass to?
Anna.
All right. Anna, you're up.
We're just gonna move.
All right. And then
There's-
Tiernan, I'll move your height to, you're like halfway up that hill, so you did 30. There you go.
I will, just in case it's necessary, she'll be helpful to Tiernan to give him a little skill bonus if he needs it, and pass to Casimir.
All right. You pass to Casimir. All right. Casimir, he's got his mage armor up for today. He's got his cold weather clothes on. He's still got some wounds, a couple of lingering injuries. He's feeling pretty good. Yeah. So he will move up to you guys. And then he is going to cast mirror image on himself. That seems like the right call. Alright.
There's scarcely a time where that's not the right call.
Right. Okay, cool. And that will be his turn. Alright. Play will pass to Daniel.
All right, Daniel is going to move behind this rock, bonus action hide,
Nice, okay.
and he is going to use his action to hold Storm's Wrath for when this thing comes, diving down at Trachomedes.
Oh shit. Okay. This is just like casting a spell and holding it. So you are going to be concentrating, and if you don't use it by your next activation, the spell will be lost.
Got it.
All right.
That-
Let me pass.
We'll pass to Shane.
All right, Shane.
Okay, Shane's gonna move in here and brace himself against this rock.
Yeah, sounds good.
So
Don't
not
get blown
cover
off the mountain?
but exactly.
Okay.
Like in case there's a buffeting thing, he doesn't want to go anywhere.
Right.
He's fought things like these before. And I'm gonna bonus action, expend a risk risk die, and use steady aim to double the range on my rifle.
Okay.
Because I want to hit this guy, and he is far away. And we're gonna take 2 shots. 27 and 24.
All right. Yeah, those are going to hit.
These are just a reminder. These are regular bullets because that's all I got. For 38 points of what is this? Piercing, I guess.
Okay. Let's see. The creature takes the full damage, which is probably a nice feeling to have a creature just take damage from your attacks.
All right.
All right. Oh, do you want me to throw up the Dark Souls thing? There you go. Life
Great.
bar. All right.
And if it doesn't steal, I'll pass to Archimedes.
Oh, it for sure wants to steal.
I'm gonna spend a recapspiration to take that.
Okay.
All right. You said this thing's 150 feet in the air.
Yes. Well, it's it's at an elevation 150. You're at elevation 50, so.
Oh, it's 100. Okay.
So it's 100 feet above you.
All right. Archimedes is just gonna kind of move just back a little bit, and then targeting this thing. So, question: his spell casting, is it once per day on those spells or 3 times per day? So I saw there was something conflicting on his spell casting feature.
Whatever is on the spell book, where it has 3 by 3 out of 3 or whatever, that means those are the 3 per day.
Each per day. Each spell is 3
Yeah,
casts.
each
Okay.
of them. Yep, each of them has 3 casts.
All right. Then he kind of looks up at the rock, and his eyes start to glow. And then a flare shoots out from them, and explodes in front of the rock as he is casting Hypnotic Pattern.
Okay.
So Wisdom save
Alright.
DC 22.
You know that's Crash's favorite spell.
I love it. I love it.
Exactly why I was going to do it.
It's okay. In the brief time that I was a player in Mad Mage, I would cast that with my bard, with their instrument of the bard, and then I would walk around the corner.
Yep.
It was this most scumbag shit, and I still live with the guilt. I've prayed the rosary about 700 times, and I know Jesus will never forgive me, but
Instrument of the Bard gets disadvantage if you're using it as a spellcasting focus. So
correct.
It's
Yep.
amazing.
It was.
I
It
played
was.
a Kid Bard
It
in that
was
game.
horrible. It was horrible.
I feel
all right.
no remorse on my side.
I'd say don't hate the player, hate the game, but I think you already do.
Now I'm paying the price because I'm a spellcaster in Pathfinder 2, and maybe every 5 weeks a monster fails a saving throw against one of my spells, and it's like, wow, for 1 round something bad happens to you. Yeah, so I got what I wished for on that monkey paw, that's for sure. All right, the creature is more than likely going to fail, so it will use Paragon Defenses. Let's see. If you be subjected to a saving throw, you would choose not to roll, and instead automatically pass. Or if you're suffering from a status effect, you can end that status effect. If you do, you take unavoidable damage equal to redacted. So yeah, it will go ahead and take a huge chunk of damage as it screams its defiance at your spell.
Okay. Then I guess since the spell went off, but it didn't take, then I guess I'll just immediately break concentration with afterwards.
Yeah, fair enough.
And that is it. Actually, how far is Daniel? I'm walking. I'll move to like right here, and then bonus action give a helpful, or not helpful, bolster thing.
Alrighty.
And that's it.
And that's it. Okay. With its incredible keen sight and vision, it has already scanned the battlefield looking for potential threats. Okay. As its turn comes up, you hear the bloop, 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 bloops of its Paragon action economy. And with its tremendous speed of 120 feet, it flies this way. And as it is flying, it initiates its dive bomb. Let me see. Hold on. Did it make it far enough? The drag ruler has been such a inconsistent thing lately. Ooh, I don't think it could reach you two, so it's gonna have to settle for you two right here. So get ready to blast some lightning. It is gonna dive bomb Terracomedes and Daniel. All right, the rock plummets from the skies. Creature sharing its space must make strength or dexterity saving throws. The DC of which is, let me see, 22. There is a ton of bludgeoning damage, forced movement, and prone for those who do not make their save. If you make your save, you would just take half damage.
All right, here's that lightning damage.
All right.
And ooh.
All right. Ooh, that's not going to make the save. Dracomedes, did you make your save already?
Yep, 24.
Okay. 24. Nice. All right. All right, Daniel's spending a recap inspiration for a reroll. Let's see it. 18 is not going to make it. All right, here comes the damage. Let's see. 38 points of bludgeoning damage. Half if you make the save. You're also pushed 30 feet and knocked prone. But you kick off your spell at the same time. So it's going to make a dexterity saving throw. And here we go. It fails, taking the 29 points of lightning damage. All right. As it slams into the ground, Terracomedes, it is so large that you can share a space with it. Daniel, trying to figure out where you went. Oh, there you are. So 30 feet. So you would get blasted back. It really don't want to tell me where 30 feet is. There we go. All right. And then you are prone. Okay, that is the creature's action. It does not look like it has any bonus action to use. Either of you can steal going into the next round.
I can take it.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, I'll take it. All right. The creature, Dracomedes, is just going to just move just like this. And this time, flames of star stuff start to gather in his mouth, and he is going to blast it with a let's see, mix.
Okay. All right, it's going to try to make a dexterity saving throw. It fails, taking the full damage. The creature is injured.
Oh, that's even worse for it. It failed by 5 or more. It is permanently blind.
Oh, God. All right. Go. All right, so you slither away, making a xylophone-like sound, and then as you kind of coil back up, you fire this blast right in the creature's face. You see its eyes glaze over from the irradiating energy, and it lets out a desperate scream of pain as it flails its wings and many legs.
All right.
Yeah, there's your Monster Hunter turf war. See, it happened anyways.
Nah.
I think that's gonna be it for me.
Okay.
I think I did enough. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Okay, who would you like to pass? Well, it's probably gonna just steal
Yeah.
right back because it's been a blind fury. But I don't know. It do have this whole action economy thing you might want to use. So.
I mean, if it doesn't want to steal, then I'll pass it over to. I'll pass it to Shane.
Okay. I'm gonna move 20 feet closer.
Hold on. As you pass to Shane, it is going to. I'm debating here if it's got anything you might want to use. Yeah. Okay. It will actually just try to steal. So if you want to use your interrupt point, you can,
Yeah,
Shane.
I will.
Okay. All right. In that case, it is just going to blindly lash out at Tarachamedes with its beak. No. You know what? It'll lash out with its talons. There we go. Let's see. Talons, go. That is going to miss because it is blind. All right. You're up.
Okay, I will move 20 feet closer so I can just get into normal range. Maybe? Why aren't you moving? Oh, okay. There we go. And I will fire twice at advantage because he's blind. Yeah, so one crits. So 25 and 31, so it's at 56. And because of my new ability, I get that expended risk die back on a crit.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing special happens because he is way too big.
Okay, fair enough. All right. He is bloodied. As it becomes bloodied, its dive bomb recharges automatically. And it does a reaction wing attack. So I need a DC 22 dexterity save from Daniel and Tarachamedes.
Oh, great. 17.
All right.
Because of rigid constitution.
All right. Here we go. Due to stubborn nature, Tarachamedes has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. It is less able to adapt quickly to changing circumstances and sudden attacks. Fantastic. All right. So let me post this wing attack up. Let's see. All right, so it is 23 bludgeoning damage, but it has the secondary effect of where is it? Targets are knocked prone and pushed 2d6 times 5 feet. All right. So 50 feet away from the creature, and then it may move up to half its flying speed. All right. So it would push you straight back this way, yeah. So what is this? 45, 50. So you're kind of like slid right to the edge, and then Daniel, you would like skate park style, I guess, hit the wall and then go along the wall here. So you hit the 50 feet. There you go.
Were his wings considered a magical attack?
On this creature, no, it is not considered. Well, let me double check. Does it have magical weapons? No, it is not.
All right, resistance. Gotcha.
All right, and then the creature is going to. It doesn't really know where to move. I think it's just going to move it to its death because it can like feel the nest and it's familiar to it. So it's going to move it to its nest. All right, your
Uh,
turn continues.
Yeah, what's the range for bolster? Is it 30 feet or 60 feet?
30 feet.
Well, then never mind.
Okay.
I will. Should have been looking at my bonus actions. It's not a whole lot I can do, so I will just see not having a bonus, and I will use the rest of my movement to go back where I was, and I will pass to Daniel so we can get up.
Okay. It is going to try to steal. Going once, going twice. All right. Let's see. Okay. Rock permanently blinded. It's got its action. I think it's going to try to run away at this point. All right. It's going to start flying up. So that would put it at 100 or put it 170. And then it will fly up some more. So that'll put it at 320. Yeah. So it's just going to move and dash and just try to fly up and away because it has gotten its ass beat. I will say this. The massive size of the beast, it is bleeding everywhere. You only needed like a flask for the ritual. You could grab it or you could pursue the creature. Play passes to Anna.
Oh, she will move. Look for a place where there's some blood. I think she's just going to have to double move this turn. So
Yeah, anywhere that you can see it on the map that's just gallons of blood came out of this creature.
Okay. She'll move here, dash, and get a flask out, and then prepare to do that next turn.
All right.
Tiernan, it's your turn.
Tiernan's up.
Awesome. This is that kind of fight that I can currently do absolutely nothing in.
I mean, high level flying creatures outside, you know, it's a thing.
All right, I'm going to move to here, and then I guess I'll dash another 30 feet. And then, yeah, I will similarly pull out a vial to collect some blood.
Okay. All right.
And then I will pass to. It says Daniel hasn't gone yet, but I'm pretty sure he has.
No, they tried to pass to Daniel, but he couldn't go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I'll pass to Daniel then.
All right, Daniel, you're up.
All right, half our movement to stand back up. 30. All right, we're gonna dash 60 feet up and keep a overwatch for there. Just keep a watch in case he comes back.
Fair.
All right, I'll pass to Casimir.
All right, Casimir. He stands next to you, Daniel, and he whispers, but you can kind of hear it as the words are trying to start. The whispers are carrying on the wind, and you got a thing for wind. He just says, "It is incredible. The power that." And then he realizes that you're right next to him, and he looks at you, and his remaining eye, you see awe, respect, and fear. And Daniel's passenger, it is right that he should fear you. All will fear you once you ascend to the skies again. This land will learn to fear your name, howling on the wind.
He just looks at
Casimir
and says,
yeah.
He just looks at Casimir and says, "You're goddamn right. Just Superman's right up in the sky."
Well, Caspimer's gonna take a dodge action because 200 something feet is more than the extremely liberal range of most. I think all of his spells. unless he wants to, I don't know, dimension door and onto its back. He doesn't really feel like doing that shit. That's crazy. All right. He will pass to Daniel, who is so fucking cool. Daniel, before you can go, Rock will use a Paragon action to fly another 120 feet into the air.
All right. Does it look like he's like running away, or like maybe circling back?
This looks like a desperate bid to escape and live to hunt another day.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna let this creature flee before him.
That poor thing is flying blind. It's going to hit the side of a mountain.
Aw, that's why it's flying straight up right now. That's why it's flying straight up right now. Once it starts to run out of oxygen, it'll be like, oh, wait, hold on. I guess it wouldn't run out of oxygen per se. It would just run into mist, right? Because there's no outer space. And, oh, God.
No, there's even
Anyways,
a ceiling.
We're in an indoor.
Remember, this creature, allegedly, this creature has been here since Strahd first came to the region. So this is a very ancient creature that, you know, it's definitely going to choose its life over its territory or its, you know, pride. All right, you passed the Tiernan or Anna or anybody else. You got the whole team here.
Yeah, I'll pass the Tiernan.
Okay. Oh, wait. Did you do anything on your turns? The other thing, you're just watching for it.
I was just watching for it. I mean, I will, get into more central location, but yeah, he'll let this thing flee before him. Can't understand why Strahd respected this thing so much.
Damn. All right. At your guys' discretion, this thing is just going to be burning Paragon actions to, since it can only use one Paragon action to dash, wing attack to fly 60 feet, 60 feet, 60 feet to just keep getting away. Does anyone have an intention of aerial chasing, fighting it in the sky, or do you just let it go?
Even if we did, I don't think we could catch it.
It's too fast for my speed.
With 120-foot flight speed? Okay.
Yeah,
right.
and the wind's
in
keeping
case,
my fly speed down, so I can't catch it either.
All right. Bump, 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 bump. Two rounds. You did it. It's a real 5e fight, guys. You made it.
I feel like it's been a very long time since we had a real 5e fight.
I don't think in this campaign you've had a 2-round fight that I can recall, unless it was one where you guys were like, "Oh shit," and Danny was like, "Time out, guys." DC 30 social check. Time out, guys. I think that's the only two-round fight that you've had besides this. Well done.
I'll call out to Tiernan to find some armor in the nest.
Right.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And then I'll look for anything else, shiny.
All right. Just a sec. I'm putting on some music here. That's not your start screen music. All right. Whew. Get this guy out of here. All right. Let me check the adventure. Okay. All right. Overall, searching through the rock's nest, it's a ton of bones from large fish, elk, moose. There's some bear. There are the occasional human, and there are the bones of giants as well. In fact, you find still intact a huge great axe. This is a great axe that can only be wielded by a huge creature, and it deals 3d12. Am I reading that right? 3d12 damage. Which is kind of sick.
Tyrion picks it up and gives it to Andronicus.
Right? Let's see. If you're a creature that's into eating bones, it is a smorgasbord, a plethora of delicious and varied bones.
Way ahead of you.
Yeah, best buffet in Barovia.
The chilled marrow inside the bones is a succulent treat, and to eat them with your own body, is just such a wonderful feeling. It has been too long.
Oh yeah,
it's good. It's good that what's his face helped you escape from your prison. That was awesome.
Yeah, I think ever since the transformation, Tarakimedes has been slowly growing back into his power, and with each battle and with each meal, he's just feeling stronger, more back to his regular self. Better or worse?
See, what else is in there? There is a torn up, like skeletal torso, and still clinging to the torso is a cloak. The cloak is made of a variety of bird feathers, particularly mountain birds and eagles. The fact that it has survived this long and is in this good of a condition is a clue that it is magical in nature.
If I'm the closest to it, I'll pick it up and give it to Anna.
Oh, okay.
She hands it to Casimir.
Oh, so that he could figure out what it is for you?
Unless somebody else can do it. He's the only
Yeah,
one.
no. All right, it's good to feel useful. All right. So he will take that. All right. Let's see. There is also the remains of a giant, and you can see in two different parts of the nest, there are massive, giant-sized gauntlets. The gauntlets look like they are made of leather and bone, but that they also have bits of metal, sort of like used to reinforce like parts of the gauntlets. They also seem to be magical in nature, but they are sized for giants.
They got that one ring shit if they're magical though, right? Pretty sure that's how that works.
Might shrink to fit you.
Maybe. All right. Let's see what else is there. Okay. There's a multitude of loose coinage and gems if you were to spend a couple hours gathering them all up. Let's see. There seems to be a sword of some power.
Yeah, I'd take a look at that for sure.
All right. All right. It is a great sword, and it seems to exude like cold from the blade. What else is there? This is really awkward. None of the armor seems to have survived the attacks or the digestion of the creature.
I can't piecemeal together like half plate or something.
If you're willing to spend time, you could certainly put together a shoddy set of armor. Yeah, from what's there. There's just nothing magical.
Than what I've got right now.
Okay. All right. I would say piecemeal. Yeah, you could probably put together a suit of half plate.
While he's doing that, then I'll just pull out the greatsword and the gauntlets, which will probably take a while, and just lay it in front of everybody. It's all I found in the nest that seems worthwhile.
Okay. Just checking this last thing. All right, got it.
Be the easiest way to add my +1C from dual wielding.
Ooh,
Whoa.
you mean robot?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Better? Worse? Same?
Still same.
All right, so the gauntlets are gauntlets of Storm's Might. They function as gauntlets of ogre power. They give you a 19 to your strength. However, even when they shrink to your size, they are oversized. So you would have disadvantage to sleight of hand or any check that involves fine manipulation. And they can 3 times per day cast Thunderwave. At the first level with a DC 15 saving throw.
I mean, the strength would help my carrying capacity, but that's really all I would use it for.
My strength is already 19, so.
Go ahead.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll tell Daniel. Looks like you're the only, thief now. As I put on the gauntlets.
Okay.
A 19 strength will definitely allow me to have more bullets, so that's good.
Right. Let's see. Oh, wrong tab. There we go. All right, Gauntlets of Storm's Might. I'll put it over here. It should be in your inventory. We will have to add it to your innate spells. The whatever it was. Sorry. Thunderwave. Thunderwave. There we go. Details. This would be flat 15, and it would be limited uses per day, 3 out of 3. Yeah, we don't need no magic item mod. We're doing it the old school way. It's great. All right. The cloak is a cloak of feather falling.
I love that
That
was in
sounds
a
about
rock
right.
nest.
And does anybody want the cloak of feather falling? I mean, I assume somebody might want it, but
I've got a cloak already, so
I figure anyone that can't fly might be a good idea.
yeah, that might be a good point.
Very
So
well,
I
I'll
can't fly.
take it.
Who else can't fly? Okay,
Okay.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
All right.
I thought Anna, which is why I handed it to her.
all right. Anna takes it. Normally, people that do fly, that's the first item that they try to get is a featherfall ring or cloak, because if you
they
get knocked
suddenly
out,
couldn't-
if you get knocked out of the air, it's pretty good to have. All right, and then the last thing is a frost brand greatsword.
I mean, if nobody else wants it, I'll grab it because I can use it. I most likely won't because I have dual wielder, but
Technically, I can use it now that I have the gauntlet.
that's true. That's true.
So
you don't really
frost
have
brands are when you hit with an attack with a sword, you take an extra. The target takes an extra 1d6 cold damage. In addition, while holding the sword, not just carrying it on your back, but holding it, you have resistance to fire. In freezing temperatures, the blade sheds a bright light in a 10-foot radius, and a dim light an additional 10 feet, which is a clue that it was magical. Once you unearthed it from the nest. When you draw this weapon, you can extinguish all non-magical flames within 30 feet of you. but this property cannot be used more than once per hour.
I'll say honestly, Journey, if you think you're going to use it, I totally agree with you having it.
Most likely won't. So if you want to have it so that you have a melee weapon,
I mean, they have the halberd already.
Yeah, I do. So if you have the halberd,
they can make that shit dance. And
yeah.
so then you basically have 2 weapons active. So yeah, no, if you have the like, is it attunement?
Frostbrand is attunement. Yep.
Yeah, if it's giving you a resistance,
If you've got slots for it, take it.
I technically do. I just think, crap, then I can't use my shield. It's my AC lowered by 2, and I just have studded leather. So,
I'll be real with you. At this level, AC doesn't matter.
Yeah, especially not unless your AC is like 20 plus.
Yeah, you're right.
Not even 20 plus.
Yeah,
I'd say 25.
I'll take it.
Yeah, and higher levels, you're looking more for like.
All right, who's taking it then?
Weak ass Shane.
All right.
He ain't weak no more, baby.
yeah.
Nice.
And Reed would have loved those gauntlets. With his 4 strength or whatever it was.
Oh god. Yeah, amazing.
All right, then if we have the time, I'll start attuning this stuff.
I mean, that's up
you
to
can
you guys if you have
max
time. Yeah, in the world patch, it should mention something about you have a number of attunement slots equal to your proficiency bonus, and then let's see.
Oh shit! Yeah, I should have 5 attunement slots now.
Yeah.
I don't know how to change that. I've only got 4.
I think only the DM can change it.
Okay.
I can go in real quick and.
I don't think.
Yeah, because then I can put on the holy symbol of Ravenkind also.
Yeah, I don't. I think it just yells at you like
Yeah.
you're breaking the rules, but it still lets you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's got a little flashy thing.
Yeah.
On,
Like, how
hey,
dare
now.
you?
Hey, now.
Warning, you have too many items. Warning, you have
There
too
we
many
go.
items. Just turn off the light.
I feel like an IT guy having to go in and enter my IT password whenever I have to go in and do this. So
Oh
it's-
my god. Okay, so
Yeah.
I had to install new like remote monitoring and like remote software, pushing software on everybody's laptops and desktops the past like week at work. I've had to enter my fucking admin password so many goddamn times.
All right, there we go. And Daniel, here you go. Now you guys should be able to have up to 5 magical items attuned.
Hell yeah. Alright, so I've got Cloak of Protection, Heart of Summer, Holy Symbol of Ravenkind.
Oh, and then who's carrying the blood? How much blood are you gathering from all this?
However much, actually probably like double however much we were told we needed for the ritual.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll pick up another 10 or 15 gemstones too.
Yeah, I mean, like you might as well scavenge for gems. While the rest of
I'll
us
get
are
as many as
still
we
doing stuff.
can get, so I can just buy Kresik out of silver bullets.
Right. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, so all right. You're not like, I guess anybody with training in nature would be able to identify them, but you do find a collection of gems that look like they may have all come from the same source, like a torn bag or a smashed chest that might have had the gems inside of them. None of them are exceptional by themselves, but in total, you are able to scavenge 1,000 gold worth of gems.
Okay. Should I keep these separate than the other 10 I already picked up?
Yeah, you could just
Okay.
put them like in a stack, do like 1,000 GP of Rock's Nest gems, maybe.
You got it. What's the
right.
weight?
I mean, it's like a pound.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. And then Anna has a thing of Rock's blood. Anyone else have Rock's blood?
I'm also.
Tiernan's grabbing some Rock's blood. Okay. All right. All told, the climb up the mountain from where you were was another hour, and then the battle against the rock was like 10 seconds, and 5th edition D&D. And then your searching of the nest, I would say at least an hour of time. At that point, anyone without innate immunity or resistance to cold, you would be feeling it after that hour. Like, you would be feeling the frostbite taking over your limbs. You could feel my finger hovering over the critical effects for cold button on my dashboard. Like, so you may want to go further down the mountain. If there's anybody that even qualifies for that. I don't know. Let's see. So that does put you at about noon. So you're doing pretty good. Pretty good for time.
Might as well start heading back down, I think.
All right. Now, with the revelation that ghosts only come out at night, do you wait here on the mountain for him to appear?
Anna would push for the other things. This is not a must-do item.
Oh, shit. Okay, so you wouldn't worry about, like, getting a skull, bringing it back to Argynvost, like, relighting the beacon.
Price for that is to wait an entire day.
Well, so it's
hours.
noon
you gotta
right
wait
now.
6 hours.
It's noon right now. It's going to take us like an hour or two to get back down to where we would
he
wait
was
at.
Yeah, it would be two plus hours to get down there. Yeah.
Yeah. So at that point, we've got like
4
hours to wait. I think we can.
I would
wait
advocate
4
for
hours.
yeah. Feeling bolstered after this battle, I would go. Yeah, let's wait the 4 hours.
You all have indeed wise counsel.
You feel a presence so close to you, but not in an uncomfortable way. And it reminds you that a wise queen always surrounds themselves with a wise counsel. So yeah. All right. No more mirror image for you, son. No more dodging.
So if we're going to be fighting at night, can I do this? I cannot do it. Never mind.
Okay. 208 HP, boys.
So after that battle, Characamedes, do you cede the body back to what's his face? I mean, this dragon. I mean, it's gonna be a flying monster. Yeah, it's gonna be a flying monster.
It's also Argynvost. He wants to mock him a little bit.
He's a dragon.
Dracolich versus Dracolich.
Yeah.
I think he'll remain in this form for right now, for better or for worse.
Okay.
And Darius slips further into the shadows.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys will have free reign. This map kind of represents like any of the territory where he would be, but Casimir kind of informs you that he is said to attack people trying to enter the temple, so you could try and just wait outside the temple and see if he fights you there. That would be flat terrain, and you could duck into the temple to try to avoid like breath weapons and stuff. But then again, if you breathe his breath weapon into the entrance, you would have like nowhere to go, and the DM would probably give you disadvantage to your saving throws. You'd be in like a
corridor.
Kill zone corridor.
Can we see the picture of the entrance to the Amber Temple again?
Yeah, sure. Let's see. Amber Temple entrance.
So those pillars up at the top, are they carved out enough to where you could hide behind them?
Yeah, I mean, you guys could put yourselves up in them, for sure.
Like, that might be a good idea for, like, Shane.
Yeah. This is the top-down view of the fight. And you can kind of see that they planned on that, right? Where they have...
Oh, he looks cool as shit.
Oh, shit, my bad. Yeah.
I think he's gonna have some sort of aura, guys.
So you guys could fight him here, or you could fight him on the side of the fucking mountain. Now, the side of the mountain, if you remember that map that you were on, it did have like nice, like jagged spires of ice that you could like use for cover, and it had tiered terrain as well. So you had like a higher area and a lower area.
Archimedes, what's more inconvenient for you to fight at? On the side of the mountain or on a flat plain?
So what I'm thinking
saying
about the
which
side
is
of the
more
mountain
inconvenient?
with multiple tiers is that if he's on one tier and half of us are on one tier and half of us are on the other, it is going to be nigh impossible for us to get to where he's at if he's on the other half, unless you're one of the ones that have flying. So like Anna and I will just be like stuck on whichever side we start the fight on. So
Well, I mean, dragon fight in general, if you can't fly, you don't have
yeah.
insane range, you're pretty much screwed.
Sideline.
Yeah.
I mean, this map looks good for my purposes.
Okay. And here, I could take you guys over to the snow pass as well, so you can kind of get a sense of that one.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot more
So
potential for falling
these
off the
areas
side
are
of the
like
mountain.
40 feet up. This whole ledge area is 40 feet up. And then there's like pillars and stuff to hide behind. The problem here is that the snow is so deep that all the snow tiles on this map are difficult terrain. So if you can't fly, you're really screwed here.
Yeah, probably in front of the temple.
Okay. Alright.
I guess to answer Anna's question, I don't think he would have any inconveniences in fighting on either map, since he can fly.
You don't know, or you just think?
Oh, sorry, that's Lex talking. Archimedes is just looking at you all like, how do you plan on doing this? Because I have no inconveniences. This is more of your limitation than anything. He's observing to see how you guys would handle this.
Anna says we'll fight in front of the temple.
Okay. And bring you back to the temple entrance. Alright, let me grab this here label. So this area up here is going to be 30 feet up. Go. I will say that the snow here is going to be a problem as well. There is a well-worn path. I don't know if you want to shovel snow all day to try to make it like less of an issue. But like inside that pink area should be okay. But everywhere else, the snow is going to be pretty fucking deep, so it would be difficult terrain. This does mitigate the wind situation that the side of the mountain would have, because here you have the mountainside kind of blocking the wind a bit, so that should help. And then there was there's a third tier here, which we can account for. There we go. So the topmost row of squares, that would be essentially 60 feet up. And you just wouldn't have a lot of room to kind of move around, though, if you're up there. There we go. Do that.
Kieran, do you still have your boomerangs?
No, I gave it to somebody. I don't remember who. Probably an NPC that's dead now.
Damn.
Want to be curious?
These statues up
Alright.
front, are they like flush with the wall? Or
Nope,
is there...
nope. You could definitely fit behind them
Ah.
for some cover. Here, I can add some walls here as well to those. I understand cover is important in dragon fights.
I just go over to her statue, knock it over, and squeeze myself in.
Wow.
Nah.
You can, that's fine. I don't think Benio's planned for that, but we have this marker tool, so we should be... Yeah. Could be good. He just thought everybody was going to set everything on fire. He had that locked down.
That was the one scene change option that he made for every other map.
Yeah, every map.
I've played with players like that, where after every fight, the entire map would be on fire. So.
Alrighty. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Alright, these statues are 20 feet tall. Alright, this here rock is, why aren't you selecting the whole thing? Yeah, whatever. 10 feet tall. And 10 feet tall. Alright. Aw, track means your token says it's 6 feet tall. There you go. Now you're 20 feet tall. You should be able to see over things now.
Yay.
Okay. Alright. You guys tell me when you're ready and I will advance to a sunset. Or dusk.
I guess I'll fly up in position.
Yeah, I think Strange should be.
So
the
you
full
can
60,
definitely go inside the doorway, but if a breath weapon goes in the doorway, you will have disadvantage against the breath weapon because you will not have anywhere to go. You'll be in a kill chamber.
I think she would go there anyway. She'll hide.
What?
I
Anna
think I want
makes
to hide. I think I
the
want to hide
best
behind an
choices.
amber
What are you talking
statue.
about? Alright.
Are you gonna
Yeah.
go 30 feet up, or are you gonna go the full 60 feet up?
Oh,
Casimir will hide behind this statue down here.
I think 30 feet for me, because otherwise I definitely can't even use the halberd at all.
That's true. That's smart.
Oh, his height is still set at 25 feet. Hold on. 0. Alright. Yeah, so he'll be there. Okay.
And
Alrighty.
I'll toss the halberd because there's no time limit on it. But it unfortunately can't move from there because it can't be more than 30 feet from me. So. I can float. I suppose I can put it 20 feet up in the air and 10 feet forward. Or something like that.
Why don't you just... Well... Do you think you're going to stay there the entire fight? Or do you think you're gonna go
No, I think I'll probably try to move around a little bit.
You might as well keep it on, yeah.
Oh. I'll listen to his queen. Mm-hmm.
Time. 60 foot, 30 foot, all that. Yeah, okay. Alright. The sun would start to set. Here we go.
I hope this ghost glows like a light bright.
Alright. Oh, it get dark. Alright, hold on. I'll put some lights on these statues. Alright. Constrain the walls off. don't know how much that's really going to help. All right, and there is a little bit of a moon tonight, so we'll add that. All right, cool. So as the sun, quote unquote sun, dissolves into the horizon, and the waning gibbous moon peeks through the clouds above, the snow continues to fall, and there is no occasional triumphant piercing scream of the now admonished rock. The night is quiet. You see the green glow rising up from further down the mountain like a distant glowing beacon. Those of you from the real world, it's like watching a satellite when you're trying to stargaze. But surely and swiftly, it approaches. And as it does, Tiernan, you are the first to discern that the form is not just a single entity, but is many ghostly forms clinging to a larger central form. You see the very real draconic skull, its eyes alight with hellfire, but the rest of the creature is a phantasm made of ectoplasmic form, vaguely resembling the skeletal structure of a dragon. But where a living dragon would cover those bones with flesh and scales, it has covered its bones with the writhing souls of those who served and failed it in life, and those it has claimed in its new task of guarding the passage up the mountain. You can hear their bemoaning wails even from this great distance. And hold on, let me go grab the one that actually has the aura set up, so I don't have to set it up again. There we go. So the area around the creature mechanically functions like a spirit guardians. So this thing has a permanent spirit guardians at all times. So you will be taking necrotic damage and treating those as difficult terrain, wisdom saving throw based, etc., etc. Let's see. And I guess that's what you would see as it approaches. It approaches steadily and with purpose, and as it approaches, it does seem to bring with it an intensity to both the wind and the cold. Not enough to mimic what was happening further down the mountain, but certainly enough to accentuate the fact that this is a powerful entity of cold and death. All right, so it'll go ahead and hop into initiative. Let's see. All right, we'll roll to see who goes first. Oh, all right. The dragon goes first. That's rough. Okay, so Shane does get an interrupt point. You guys are staggered, which is super smart, all over the battlefield. Let me grab some music here, and we'll roll into this. No, that's definitely not the music. Where is it? That's not the music. That's not the music. Tell me, Smalls. There we go. All right. All right. Argynvost burst onto the scene, a furious entity of rage and despair. You could feel the oppression of its frightful nature begin to wash over the battlefield. You also hear the bloop, 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 bloops of its Paragon action economy filling up. It looks around the battlefield, it looks and sees Dracolich, and there is definitely a moment of pause as it looks and sees Dracolich, like it was not expecting that tonight situation. All right. It's got 2 breath weapons. What are we dealing with here? Everybody's spread out all over the place. All right. Let's see. The creature flies in the manner similar to a ghost or a spirit. Its wings sort of flap every once in a while out of habit, but it itself is moving with the precision of a spectral being. So it is going to kind of fly in a bit closer. And then as it does, it will turn. You down on the ground, Dracolich?
Yep, he was
Okay.
perched on this rock a little bit.
All right. All right, so we'll keep it at a height of, I don't know, 40-ish. And yeah, it will just fan its wings, and you see as it fans its wings, errant ghosts and spirits kind of like are flung from the creature, and then have to like swoop around in the air and like fly back to rejoin with the host. And then it is going to exhale a massive 90-foot cone breath weapon. All right, it's gonna go with cold to start. All right, so forgive me for dragon fight cheese. We're not playing chess, so I may have to move dragon within its possible thing to give it the most breath weapon bang for its buck, because that's just, you know, how dragons are. But I think this would be a good one because it would get, yeah, we get 4 of you. That's pretty good. What was that, man?
I was just checking. I was seeing, am I in there? Yep, I'm in there.
Okay. All right. So it's gonna breathe out this cold breath. Each creature in the area must make a Constitution save, so you would not be able to benefit from evasion against this type of breath weapon. And it will be a disadvantage because they are hiding inside the doorway, even though it was explained that's a bad idea. Good role playing. If you fail by 5 or more, you are restrained by ice. The ice can be removed from your legs and feet with an athletics check as an action, or the application of 5 or more fire damage to the trapped creature. All right, so go ahead and give me them Constitution saving throws.
This is straight up if he's evil.
Yeah, he's technically evil. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow. Huh.
Right. Okay. I don't need to place the template. I already have it. Yeah, go for it. Holy shit.
Oh.
All right. Let's see. 77 points of cold damage comes blasting out. And let's see where we're at on saves. Daniel, you're going to take the full cold, and then if you have any resistances that would apply, you'd be frozen in place. Let's see. Shane, same situation. Anna doesn't fail by 5 or more, but you do fail. Tarachamedes, you fail by 5 or more, take the full damage and are frozen in place. It lets out a triumphant roar afterwards, and the roar is both a dragon and also the screams of hundreds of bound souls.
I succeeded at cost.
If you'd like to succeed at a cost, you may. All right, here's the cost. Drained. This is probably the best one for this campaign. You lose one of your lowest level spell slots. If you have no spell slots to lose one of your short rest abilities. The use of one short rest ability, else a consumable is used up. All right, so I will leave that to you to sort out.
It's unfortunate.
My spell.
All right, I got an ice effect here. There you go.
Okay, would I be able to use Uncanny Dodge to have that?
It is not an attack. Uncanny Dodge is only against attack rolls.
All right, then Daniel is dead.
Holy shit!
He's
just outright.
He had 74 going into the fight.
Why didn't you heal up before you fought a big dragon, dude? You had 4 hours.
Well, I don't know if we had no one declared short rest.
But I mean,
wait, doesn't your elemental form have resistances or something?
Not the cold.
Oh
but,
shit!
Did you guys not heal up before this fight? Is that were you so?
I mean, I didn't because I have a stack of hit points. I don't know about everyone else though.
I didn't get hit.
Yeah, I didn't get hit.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Well, clarification question: Can people separately take short rest when they want to?
Yeah, there's a debuff called short rest. You could take a short rest if you want to.
Daniel, why do you have 94 hit points?
In the interest of you having a character to play for the rest of the campaign, would you have taken a short rest if the others had? Okay.
And at our level, we had the heroic short rest, so it would have been 10 minutes.
Right, so 10 minutes. Yeah, it would have been 10 minutes of your life. Okay, so go ahead and take a short rest, and then apply your 77 damage to yourself. Okay.
Damn.
And listen. I don't know if you were in the DARE program or not, but don't let peer pressure get to you. Just because the other kids aren't taking short rests doesn't mean that you shouldn't take a short rest. Like if you,
I want to fit in there.
Listen to your body, okay? Listen to your body.
Your body's going through some changes. You gotta listen to it.
If you have a character that dies at 0, you should always take every opportunity to have the maximum amount of hit points that could possibly be attained. Period. Okay. All right.
He's barely holding on though.
Okay. All right. I will throw a short rest debuff on you. Let's see. Don't worry, it's a recharge, so maybe they'll never have it again for the rest of the fight. You know.
Who would have thought the dragon would go first?
That's the rough part for sure. Yeah. Especially with the initiative system where all of you have a chance to do it, so there's like a very low chance of it going right. All right, so
I mean, this is like the other dragon fight that we had.
It
went first, and then it hit us with like 3 breath weapons over the course of that fight.
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
This is just a repeat.
You're just feeling a little too cocky after that rock fight.
That I think was part of the problem. Yeah. It's okay. All right, you probably won't be fine, but at least you get to participate for a little bit. So that's good. Okay.
Did anyone else steal?
Did anyone else take a short rest?
No.
I will say this: Argynvost will not pursue. Well, we don't know, but should not pursue you into the temple. You could excuse yourself from this fight if you wanted to by just going down into the temple. I just want that to be put out there for everyone. If it gets too hairy, you can always leave.
Oh,
all right.
Actually, speaking of short rest, how many hit die did the boy have? Dracomedes. In case I wanted to use some.
How many hit die does Tarachamedes have?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Because the button that's usually where hit die would be is just rolling, and I think it resets my HP.
Let's see. He has. Where is it? He has 24 hit dice.
Okay. And what kind of die are those?
They are D20s.
Is it 24?
24, yep.
All right, thank you.
No, sorry. He has 20. This should be equal to his CR. He has 20.
Oh, 20.
Yeah. But they are D20s because of your size.
Perfect.
Okay, that is the creature's turn. Anyone that took damage may steal.
Probably one
Daniel
Daniel.
would like to steal.
All right,
Daniel would
Daniel's
like to steal.
Daniel steals. All right.
And from deep down inside him, he hears the voice, "You reckless fool. Guess I'm gonna have to do this myself."
Oh shit!
And he will invert himself and come on out to play.
Are you gonna? Oh my god. Okay, so you're gonna. What's your Sailor Moon transformation sequence to turn into Drinhala the Howling Storm?
Oh, swirling lightning and storm and ectoplasm swirls around him, and he just explodes, and there he is.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. So as a PC version of Drinhala, you will not have access to his legendary actions and resistances and all that. But you will have access to everything else. Let me give you permissions for that. All right.
Oh, he's so handsome.
Yeah. So the bones shatter as black clouds and crackling energy emerge from within, and the bone shards are pulled back into this shifting vaporous form, and you do see that sort of cocky smile that you've come to associate with Daniel on a good day. All right. So you have transformed as your action. You have a bonus action and a movement left.
All right, we are going to fly out, flank. How much have I got? Just 60. Okay.
Yes, because of your air form, you just leave the icy prison behind.
Yep. 5, 10. All right, we are going to move and dash, bonus action dash, and just kind of start to flank them.
Okay. All right.
And, yep, I will pass to. I'll pass to Tiernan. Well, I
Okay.
can figure out what I can do.
All right. As you go to pass to Tiernan, it's going to use its first Paragon action to activate its frightful presence. Every creature that is affected by fear within 120 feet of Argynvost must make a Wisdom saving throw or become frightened. And this uses the new fear status. However, if you fail by 5 or more, you are paralyzed for as long as the fear afflicts you. And if you make the saving throw, or you suffer it and then you manage to end the effect on yourself, you will be immune to it for 24 hours. So I'll roll out a Casimir one. You guys take care of yourselves. I don't know which of you are still affected by frightened or not. Let's see.
Immune to fear.
When I fail this, I'm going to use Indomitable on it.
Okay. Are you a fortune teller now? Are you a prophet? Let's see.
I don't know. Can I have a worst possible wisdom save?
Get 9 stacks of exhaustion. I mean, that would make it worse.
Who would ever get that high? On
All right, Casimir is paralyzed with fear. This is the most useful NPC I've ever seen in any of the games in 30 years. He's absolute champion. Classic is escorting the dude also, and it's even worse for them because he has one of their Taroka readings. So that so they have to keep him alive and be nice to him. Oh man.
Wait, so what was the range on that? I thought you said the range on this was like 20 feet.
120.
120
Oh!
feet. 120 feet.
Yeah,
It's everybody.
ancient,
It's everybody.
ancient dragon. It's a huge aura.
Yeah. Now I will point out this. You do realize that the skull is targetable on its own, separate from the dragon. But that the skull is also, the skull can also be hit by AoE damage. So you can accidentally destroy the skull if you're not careful.
What if we ask really nicely to borrow it?
You could try. I mean, Daniel has landed some pretty amazing diplomacies, so.
Daniel's not here anymore.
That's true. That's true.
Pop out the Dark Souls bar.
All right, Zernhala, I don't think you had to roll because you are immune to the frightened condition.
Yep, I rolled just in case I didn't find it.
Oh, okay, fair. So Anna, you did actually fail. That's incredible. But then you passed. Okay, Tiernan passed. And the other two don't need to roll. And Shane passed. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So then you pass to Tiernan. Tiernan, you're up.
Can we swap out the Dark Souls bar at the top?
Oh shit, my bad. I have to remember how. I think I have to bring the rock back, have the rock selected, and click it because you can have more than one at a time. All
yeah,
right,
I have the question.
The rock is like just here to collect his boss bar, and then he's gonna go. Oh,
sorry, I
all
forgot this.
Wait, why did it put the rock on there twice? Okay. Oh no, this is the wrong rock. Hold on. Alright, this is terrible. Listen, I thought that when the fucking monster would have left the map, it would have, taken care of it. Hold on. I gotta go back to the mountaintop, and we gotta get rid of the rock there. Boundary, baby! Alright. Is the rock still on this map? No. Alright, will it... We're just gonna have this rock health bar for like the rest of our lives? Okay, there we go. I had to go to the map, put the rock back on the map, remove the rock's health bar, then remove the rock. Now I can go back to the map that we're on. Ooh. If anybody remembers at the end of fights where we use the boss bar, please remind me to turn it off because it does not turn itself off. All right, here is your Dark Souls health bar.
Okay, I still see the rock's health bar.
Same.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
man, I don't know. Do you see one that says question mark though?
Yeah.
All right, ignore the rock one then. It might go away on a refresh, but.
All right, so the people that got caught in the ice breath and have the brine effect on them, they're frozen solid.
They are frozen from the waist down,
Okay.
they're trapped in ice. Yeah, like a video game. It doesn't even make sense because in real life, the cellular damage alone would have just fucking ruined them. But we don't use science in Dungeons and Dragons. It's anathema.
All right, I'm
All
gonna
right.
move to
Remember,
right
all this
here.
snow is difficult terrain too.
I thought the other snow was difficult terrain.
No, this is the only. This is
Anything
the
outside the
only
path.
path that was cleared. I said you could shovel snow if you wanted to, and nobody said anything.
We don't have shovels, Crash.
We barely have rope.
hands. You had a dracolich. You could
I have a
bossed,
shield.
You
yeah.
could have bossed this 10,000-year-old dracolich around and been like, shovel the snow.
Yeah, that'd go over well.
Okay, I move and dash. And
You also could have bought snowshoes in Kresik. They were on sale, and they.
And then they would have fallen into the chasm with the
Not if
cart.
you were wearing them. All right.
I move bonus action, step and dash, and I get 35 feet. Probably one of the most impactful turns I've ever
Middle of
taken.
this dragon fight. Okay, cool. All right. You may pass.
I will pass to. I was on my way. I was gonna try to help Anna get out, but I guess we'll pass to Casimir. See if he can get over being affrighted.
Well, Anna's got Dana back now. She
That's
had not.
true.
Yeah.
I'm not stuck. I'm not stuck
Yeah.
in there. I just took a bunch of damage. That's all.
All right. Who do you pass to?
I'll pass to Casimir.
Casimir, who's feared and paralyzed with fear.
He gets saving throws though, right?
Yeah, at the end of his turn, he gets to make a new saving throw. All right, so as you pass to Casimir, Argynvost will take another action. Let's see. Yeah, that would be pretty fun. You got anything else though, bro? You got any spells? Okay. Yeah, that'd be fun. Okay. They're gonna go ahead and they're gonna cast a spell. They're gonna cast telekinesis. All right. You gain the ability to move or manipulate creatures or objects. Blah blah blah. You can try to move a huge or smaller creature. Blah blah blah. If you win the contest, you can move the creature up to 30 feet in any direction. Till the end of your next turn, a creature is restrained. Alright, let's see. On subsequent rounds, you can use your action to attempt to maintain your telekinetic grip on the creature by repeating the contest. What is the contest? Their strength against your spellcasting?
I think so.
Man. Dang. Okay. Let's see. They're going to... They kind of want to pull this guy off the shelf. Do you have your wings out, Shane?
Yeah, because he flew up there.
Oh, okay, so they would see that you had wings. Okay, if you didn't have wings, they might try to pull you off of there. But since you're frozen in place... Yeah, wizards are no good. They're going to go ahead and just grab Casimir because he is paralyzed with fear. He doesn't get to make any checks. And they'll pull him out and up 30 feet in the air. Right. We'll add restrain to his ever-expanding list of maladies. Alright, now it's Casimir's turn. He's paralyzed with fear. He is going to end his turn. He's going to try to get a... He is still paralyzed with fear. The only way that he could get out of this without help would be natural 20 on his wisdom saving throw.
I'd say I believe in him, but this is Casimir.
I mean, he's still here, and Anna really summed it up last session, like, somehow, despite all the odds. All right, Casimir will pass to Anna, because she always knows what to do. And as he does, Dracomedes will use another Paragon action to raise him up 60 feet in the air.
Oh, I get Paragons? Nice.
No, sorry, not Dracomedes. Other dragon, Argynvost. There you go. All right, Anna, it's you.
She will move here.
Okay.
We will
Well,
dodge.
how are you moving if you're frozen in place?
Didn't I make my save? Because I succeeded at a cost.
You succeeded at a cost. Okay, sorry. Yeah. I just see the ice on you. All right, there you go. All right.
And she will dodge, and she will get Dana out of the corner and bring her up, and then she'll pass it to Dracomedes.
All right. Let's see. As you pass to Dracomedes, let me see. Yeah, he'll hold on to his Paragon actions.
Okay.
All right, so go for it. Ooh, you big boy, right?
Yeah, I'm
20 feet tall. Yeah. All right, so you start your turn in the aura. So go ahead and give me a Wisdom saving throw, DC 20. It's for either full or half of this necrotic damage.
DC 20. Yeah, I've been rolling pretty shit. Just been carrying over from the start of that. Okay, so that's a fail, but I am.
Don't you have magic resistance, right?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have advantage on that. Okay, so 21, so I
All right.
make it.
So you take half and then half again,
And then,
right?
yeah, half
'Cause you're
again,
all
because
right.
I'm resistant to necrotic. So. Okay. But most of frozen solid. That's fine. Tarakami's being the dracolich that he is, does he have an understanding of what kind of dragon spirit this guy is? He used to be a silver dragon in life, but
I mean, recall knowledge is a thing.
is that
in
a bonus action?
It is a bonus action or an action.
Okay, I'll do it as a bonus action. What is it? An intelligence skill?
Yeah, in this case you could do history or you could do arcana or religion. Like this guy crosses a lot of things.
I'll do arcana.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so in life Argonvoss was an ancient silver dragon. In death he is something like a dracolich, but this is something somewhat unique, and there's a certain amount of I guess for Tarakimedes respect to be given for the creation of such a unique undead. It seems that taking the principles behind making a dracolich, but then putting the phylactery or the soul cage out front and center has allowed it to become even more powerful, but also at the same time more vulnerable. So it sort of abuses the fragility versus strength of a normal soul cage, and pushes it to the limit. It is certainly more ghost than corporeal. It's more incorporeal than corporeal. You can ask a mechanical question about it.
Mechanical question. What are its resistances and weaknesses like in the are those would that be a separate question for each?
Yes.
Okay. What are its resistances?
It is resistant as a ghost to acid, fire, lightning, necrotic, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing attacks. Dots. But there is something that can override the bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Yeah. Silver
Yeah.
stuff, I'm assuming. Okay. Also because it is a ghost, I have an idea, but let's just do this. It's taking long enough as it is. He shot a breath weapon at me, so I'm just gonna fire one back at him.
Okay.
We're gonna use. Let's go with this one. Illuminating Shadow Breath. So again, star stuff gathers in his mouth, and he this time instead of just a straight up hyper beam, it's more of like a flamethrower that spreads out from his mouth.
Okay.
So Constitution saving throw DC 21.
All right. Let's see. All right. Okay. Saving throw. It fails.
That's a failure, so that is both radiant and psychic damage that it's going to take.
Mm-hmm.
And on a failure, it is blinded lingering.
All right. You know, as a dragon, that older dragon, not going to be too much of an issue for it to be blinded, but yeah. All right. So it takes, let me see that damage. Radiant and psychic. Ooh. So in that breath weapon, it takes a shitload of damage because of the ghost. It is vulnerable to psychic damage.
Okay.
However, since this is an AoE, this is going to affect the skull as well. Now the skull is immune to psychic damage, since it is an object, but it do take that radiant damage, and you see the irradiation start to burn away at the skull. Those of you who are in the business of the skull not being destroyed, that's a thing. All right. Do you guys want a health bar for the skull, or?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Keep that in mind.
All right. Let's see. Skull. There we go. Update. All right. I'll drag it out so we can get a health bar for it. What? Did you take away? Why would you give me 2 health bars before? Oh my god.
Took away the other one.
Yeah, it took away the other one. Oh my god. Yeah, whatever. Here. I'll put a skull over here so you can see the where it's at on health. Hold on. Resources. Always for everyone. Hit point. And go. There we go. So it took 27 points of damage.
Okay.
All right.
That's it for me because I can't move and I use my bonus action.
Oh, it's got to make a 42 concentration check. It fails. Casimir falls to the ground and takes 66 points of damage. So 22. And he is prone on top of everything else that's going on with him. All right. Let's see. He cannot steal. So who do you pass to?
I will pass to. I think Shane's the only one who hasn't gone.
Oh, you got. Yeah, Tiernan and Anna both gone. Yeah, so Shane.
Yeah.
Okay, I look down at being half frozen and my nose and mouth bleeding liberal amounts of blood and go, this is some bullshit. And he will call onto his passenger to, looks like it's showtime.
One thing before you call on your passenger. As play is passed to you, it's going to use a Paragon action to enter the ethereal plane. Activating etherealness. So it is still visible, but it is now barely perceivable, if that makes sense, as it sort of enters the ethereal plane. All right. So, continue. You're gonna. Are you transforming as well?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
shit!
There's no way I'm going to be able to get out of all of this stuff, and I am hurt.
Interesting. Man,
You got a
Anna,
19 you got a 19 strength. DC 20.
Yes,
You can
so I
beat
could
up
probably
that.
break the athletics check. Yes, but otherwise, like, I have very little hit points.
Anna, are you feeling some peer pressure here? I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Alright, I'll give you control over Shami Amore's sheet. What does your Sailor Moon transformation sequence look like?
So his wings furl around him like almost like a cocoon, and then they just like explode in a cloud of feathers as he transforms.
Alright.
Very Final Fantasy.
Okay.
See, everyone decided to come play.
Okay. That is your action to transform. You still have a bonus action and a move action.
Okay, new avatar. Gotta figure out my bonuses.
You may still need to get out of the ice, though. Part of why Zrinhala was able to escape is he's just made of air, and he just sort of like threw it. Tarakamides just stayed frozen to the ground.
Okay. Yeah, because restrain will give me disadvantage anyway.
Well,
So, but
you're not
that was my
I don't
action.
believe you're restrained by the ice. I think you just can't. Let me double check.
Yeah, I think it said restrained.
Oh, you are. You would be restrained by the ice. Yeah.
Yeah. What? Okay, if I transform into a small creature, would that just make the because
Ooh, yeah. I could see that working. Like the ice isn't there to grab you anymore. Yeah. Okay.
but that is an action, and I can't do that because I
Okay.
don't have an action. Only got bonuses. She does not have a single bonus action.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah. So I guess Shane just became a pretty girl. There you go.
Okay. So you kind of wrap yourself in a cocoon of your own wings, and then you burst out of them into this this form, and you realize that your legs are still frozen in place, which is a bit irksome. Okay.
So it is to make a save. That's an action to do so, right? Like to try to get out.
Oh yeah, to break free of the ice is an action, or if you take 5 points of fire damage.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, yeah, I got no bonuses, so that's it for me.
Okay. I mean, your defenses are way higher now, so it's like, if you had been trapped as Shane and then took the next breath weapon, for example, that would have been pretty bad.
Oh, for sure.
All right, you control initiative going into the next round.
I'm gonna pass to Trachomedes.
Okay.
Oh. All right, that's fine.
right.
Let's see. Sure.
All right, so it is in the. Give me a wisdom save against the spirit damage.
Oh, it's still going on, even though he.
It's a permanent. It's not a. Yeah, it's not a spell. It's essentially he is that big of a mass of souls that all the stuff in the ring is just spillover.
Oh no, I was thinking because he did etherealness, he jumped
Oh,
into
no,
the ethereal
no.
plane, so that
Ghosts are already ethereal, so yeah, it's still effective.
all right. Wisdom saves would be at advantage. 20.
All right, so that makes it. Here is the damage. All right, same as before.
The chronic, so save. That's it. All right.
And then as play is being passed to you, it is going to, let's see, it's at 40, but you're 20 feet high, so there's a difference in height between you guys of what, 20 feet? Nope. All right, it doesn't do anything. You're up.
Okay. Is he still? Well, no. It's AOE doesn't have to do about that. I wonder if I can still hit him. You know what? Bonus action. We're gonna do another Arcana check.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. What is this Arcana check in reference to? The Argynvost or something else?
This time it is. Oh, I guess specifically for this etherealness, is it targetable by like straight up attack rolls, or can like AoE?
Okay, so you're doing an Arcana check to see what you remember about ethereal beings.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So right now, if you can still see it while it is ethereal, that means it is in the border ethereal, which makes sense because you can't really escape from Barovia. All right, so what this means is that while it's in this state, it cannot be affected by physical things from your plane. So in order to physically affect it, you would have to be in you'd have to be in the ethereal plane with it. However, it should still be affected by energy, though this creature is resistant to most energy.
Except for one other type. Okay. I'm just gonna blast it. This time, not targeting the face, but more of like the central body. We'll use the Nixian breath. this time.
Okay. Since this is a beam attack, a line attack, I would say that can avoid hitting the skull.
Okay.
All right. All right. So as you fire that out, it's going to try to make a saving throw. It fails. All right.
Okay. I don't know if this thing can be blinded. It failed by that much.
I mean, it has. I mean, as a dragon ? It would have blind sight anyways. But
Oh yeah, that's true.
yeah. All right. It goes and it's a shitload of damage, though it seems, while it's ethereal, to have taken less damage overall. But you do bloody it, which, as its bloodied reaction, it does get back its breath weapon.
Ah.
And use it.
Ah.
So in response to you hitting it, it's going to breathe out its breath weapon. However, since it's in the ethereal plane and it's breathing out this energy, this will only deal half damage. Since it's being fired from the ethereal plane. So it's going to hit everyone except...
Only Thrin Hollow, right? Like, that's...
and then it also misses Casimir. So. Alright, so go ahead and give me the save. This is halved, so this is only going to be 35 cold damage to deal with, but it will freeze you in place still.
What's the target here?
20.
No. Oh, wait a sec. Does this count as...
It is an evil creature using it, but it is not considered magical, because a breath weapon is considered an ability of a creature. It's
well, okay. So I have advantage against abilities. Use my evil instincts, but it doesn't matter because I still only have 16.
okay. All right, fair enough. And 1, 2, and then I guess Echo of Dana would just be obliterated.
He's not a creature.
Oh, she's not a creature. Okay, cool. Wait, wouldn't she still take AoE damage though?
This is creatures.
I don't think they do.
Creature in the area must make a save.
Yeah,
someone's been playing a lot of Pathfinder. All right, that's fine.
Yeah, the Echo. I DM'd the game with the Echo Knight, and like what they can and can't be affected by is it's fucking insane. Like,
yeah, it's all good. All right. Let's see. All right, continue your turn, Trachomedes.
Well, I guess that was it. Action, breath weapon, bonus action, recall knowledge, not moving anywhere, still frozen solid. Yeah, that's it. All
right.
I guess it could steal because I did damage it. But I pass it to, I guess, Shane, if you want to try and get out of that ice.
It's definitely going to try to steal, but Shane, you do have one interrupt.
So technically, I'm not Shane anymore, so I don't know if I have an interrupt.
True.
I think that's true.
Because Shane had the initiative thingy, not Shami.
All right, fair enough. Then it's going to go ahead and steal. Let's see. As it steals, it's going to use, I guess, last Paragon action to come back from the ethereal. And as its turn starts up, you hear the bloop, 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 bloops of its 4 Paragon actions. And it will try to get back its cold breath. It does not. Alright. Let's see. It scans the battlefield, sees the situation. Not too worried about it. Let's see. What will it do? Okay. Yeah. It is going to move to here. Trying to get maybe away from Zrinhala and sort of maneuver to get more people involved. It's breathing its secondary breath weapon. So I'll actually put the breath weapon cone down, and then that'll help him figure out where it wants to go. Here we go. This is a 90-foot cone. And it wants to get as many people as possible. So that's a good mix right there. Right next to Shami would be pretty good. I could get a lot of people. Can it reach Shami? Let's find out. Yeah, I could fly over there. All right, so it's gonna fly. It's already 20 feet above Dracomedes, so it's gonna fly over here. And then I guess like down and through Shane. Let's see if we can get that working.
Say it was 20 feet, right?
Yeah, it's 20 feet above you.
Okay. Reaction. I'll whack it with my tail.
Ooh,
It has
okay.
a reach of
Go for
25. 31.
All right, that is going to hit. Let's see.
Doesn't have a size requirement, so I knock it 30 feet away.
Right. Let's see. This creature is immune to forced movement. It cannot be proned. It cannot be pushed, pulled, etc., etc. So
Okay,
it's sort of
then
this
it
like
takes-
massive.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
15
All
points of damage.
All right. So even though your body counts as a magical weapon, it is not the right type of weapon. So the creature take half from that.
All right.
All right. It flies over. It lands next. Well, it doesn't really land. It hovers next to you, Shami, and then
It's immune to charm, right? Or else it has to make a save.
let me check. It is immune to the charm condition.
Okay.
Yes. All right. And then with you as the epicenter, it will breathe out and hit everyone except Zarinahala, and that includes Casimir on the ground there. And this is with its nightmare breath. No, wait, hold on. This is with the clinging shadows. All right. So clinging shadows. Every creature in the area must make a strength saving throw DC 20. On a failed save, you take 12d8 necrotic damage, and you are slowed, lingering. On a successful save, you take half as much and are not slowed. On a fail of 5 or more, you are blind as long as you are slowed. All right, I think a paralyzed creature in 5e can't make a strength saving throw. Let me see. Maybe. Paralyzed. Paralyzed creature is incapacitated. Oh my god. All right. Yeah, let's see. Incapacitated says I can't take actions or reactions. I guess you do get a strength save still. That's good. All right. So here's this -2 strength save. He fails. All that looking up for that. Okay. Once everybody's locked him in, I'll throw out the damage.
Oh.
Here we go. All right, 55 points of necrotic damage coming out, which will drop Casimir. And he is also slowed, lingering, and blind.
It doesn't outright kill him, does it?
Let's see. What was his hit points at? Nope, he's just dying. All right. Let's see. So if you made the save, you take half, and then if you didn't make the save, you take full and are slowed, lingering. If you failed by 5 or more, you are slowed and blinded. All right. I'll let you guys sort that out. That is the creature's turn. Anyone that took damage may steal.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right.
All right, I am going to use my multi-attack.
Oh, okay.
I will do it at disadvantage because I'm restrained.
All right.
But I'm going to do the 2 scything wings, and I guess I will ignore the life draining touch, right? Because you did to be creatures. Oh no, okay, you don't have to be charmed. I thought you did. Okay. Yeah. So two wing attacks and 1 touch.
All right, go for
disadvantage.
Okay, yeah, those are still gonna hit.
Yeah, I thought they probably would.
Yeah. Alrighty. So let's see these.
That damage on the wings is split up between slashing and magical slashing and
fire.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. Let's see. Okay.
And then I assume he's immune to exhaustion as well, so he doesn't have to worry about the save on the life drain.
All right. Okay.
She's an all melee girl, so I'm glad he closed.
All right, yeah. You start carving into this creature, and as you do, the spirits that make up the creature try to attack you in turn, which is this spirit guardian's triggering. So go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw. This is a magical effect.
Oh, it is magical. Okay, so this would be an advantage.
Oh my goodness, 7 damage. All right, so you make the save, so you take half of that as necrotic damage.
Okay, so I'll take a quarter of that because she is resistant.
Beautiful. All right. You control the initiative.
Okay. I will pass to.
I'm good to go. That's good.
Yeah, I'll pass to Tyrion.
Right.
You are technically not. You're outside of 30 feet from me because I'm 30 feet up. Never mind, you're good.
Yeah.
Is there an effect to being within 30 feet of you?
You don't want to get close to me.
God damn it! I'm a melee fighter, Shane.
Sorry.
Oh, do you have an aura?
I have an aura. I have a charm aura. Yeah, 30 feet. I have a captivating presence, and it's a DC 20. It's a very high save, so you might not want to be close to me. I mean, all that happens is you just. Well, actually, some bad stuff would happen to you.
This is a 30-foot aura.
A 30-foot aura, yeah.
Holy shit!
Any creature that starts its turn within 30 feet of me has to make a saving throw.
Okay, it's at the start of their turn, so I'll be good if I move up there, and then I'll just have to deal with consequences next turn.
Yeah, I think so, yep.
All right, I can climb without it being difficult terrain. So
Incredible.
Can I climb this column and end up on that level?
Mm-hmm. All right,
I'm going to
30
do that.
feet up. Okay.
And that's all of my movement.
All right.
And then I'm going to, with my A5E throwing stance,
nice.
Make a bunch of attacks against the dragon.
All right.
So 2 from the spear, and then 2 and bonus action from the dagger.
Okay. All right. That is going to hit.
All right, and then I'm going to use Battlemaster Precision Attack on like every one of these. So after I make an attack roll, I can roll that and it'll add a superiority die to the damage.
All right, go for it.
Motherfucker, I could have sworn I had that shit set up. I think they're D10s at this level. So 9
Doesn't precision just add to the attack roll, not the damage roll? Wouldn't you need to trigger a different one for damage? Yeah.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah.
Wait. I thought I had one for that too.
I'm sure you do.
I'll look
just,
for it later.
In your career, it's been precision for for reasons we don't even talk about. But all right, so you attack with the Blood Spear of Kavan. All right, this is a magical weapon. Is the weapon silvered? I don't think so. Okay. All right. Let's see. It would say on the weapon. I know the dagger of the Seeker is silvered.
I don't think the Blood Spear is.
Yeah. Okay.
So second Blood Spear attack. And then my third attack is Dagger of the Seeker.
Okay.
And then my offhand thrown attack is Dagger of the Seeker second time.
Okay. So the Dagger of the Seeker, being a silvered weapon, when it strikes Argynvoss spirit, it is vulnerable to silver.
I didn't expect that. I like it though.
Okay, so it takes some damage. Let's see, some damage. Big damage. And big damage. Oh shit! All right, the creature is near death.
Amazing. I'm going to action surge.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to do the same thing again, except it'll be one less attack because I don't have another bonus action.
All right, go for it.
So seeing how impactful the dagger was, I'm going to throw the dagger twice and the spear once.
Okay.
And I'm just going to fucking double that one the first one.
Woof.
Why not?
All right, you gonna keep it?
Collapse.
Before I hit this full complications button.
I do have an inspiration.
Yeah?
So I think I'm just going to re-roll it.
Okay. All right, re-roll that one. All right, that hits. And 15 does not hit.
All right. And then the third one is the blood spear.
All right. All right, blood spear hits for a little bit of damage.
Little baby damage.
All right.
Yeah, that's action, bonus action, and move. So I'm done.
Okay, fair enough. All right, we're in a new round. So the creature will try to steal if it can.
We've got those 2 Scotric inspirations. If anybody can just go before it, and we
I mean,
can just try
guys,
to finish it off.
it's got another breath weapon it could use. If you want to see this other breath weapon, you might well.
That's true. I am curious.
I don't think Drunhala's gone this turn yet.
I know. I'm saying, do you want to steal?
Well, so we're at the. Shane was the start of the new round.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Truckmedes, then me.
Yeah, and then me.
Yeah.
And so a lot of us haven't gone yet.
Yeah, so Annan's
Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying anybody could steal, but this creature was damaged, so it's going to try to steal.
Okay, fair enough.
Do you want to steal?
If you got
Go
some
once.
range, good.
Going twice?
You have 8 hand spells.
Okay, I'm gonna have him go. He's going.
Steal it if
All right,
you have
don't be
anything
stealing.
to
Here,
do.
go. Hit the button. Okay. Wow. All right, the creature's gonna go. And as it passes to itself, essentially, or as it gets to itself, it will use the Paragon action. Let's see. It will, Dami, try to bite you with its withering bite. Let's see.
Oh, I thought you couldn't use Paragon actions if it was coming to you.
If it's coming to you,
I think maybe that was
can-
like a really old rule.
as long as you hadn't just gone, you can't like back to back it. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Shami, he's going to bite you. 23.
23 hits.
All right, 47, which is the combination of necrotic and piercing, and
Ooh,
then
I will resist that then.
Okay,
All of it.
I'll need a con save.
Okay.
All right.
I can do that. This is not. Is his attacks magical?
Not in the way that magic
Resistance would.
Nah, that's weird. I would say no. That's not normally how 5e handles secondary effects of attacks. So yeah,
Okay.
no.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
This is just a life drain effect. Okay. So it goes to drain your life. You make the save. Does not drain your life. All right.
Take some damage.
Okay. As the turn pops up, it will try to get back its breath weapons. Doesn't get back Clinging Shadows. Doesn't get back Cold Breath. All it has left is this third breath weapon, Nightmare Breath. All right. Let's see.
We all turn into infernal steeds.
That'd be so cool. And it's been a My Little Pony campaign the whole time. This one sadly is only a 60-foot cone, not a 90-foot cone. So Casimir and Zrenhala, I'm so sorry guys, you don't get included in this. So it's
Technically, it doesn't hit me either.
What? Why not?
It's not lit up.
Listen, bro. I'll just move the fucking thing. I told you when I do dragons, I will move. I will
I
move
don't
it
think it
over
hits
and over.
Darius.
No, it won't hit Attacker
There it is.
Archimedes.
Oh my god. Hold on a second.
Wait, hold on. Let me see. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just out of it.
So you gotta
Alright,
pick
listen
one.
to me. Listen to me. I'll get you all. Hold on.
Right there, right there.
It has
does
movement too.
Okay,
There
yeah,
you go.
yeah. There you go.
All right.
it.
With dragons, they get to try as many times as they need to get a good breath weapon because that's their whole thing. That's their whole thing. All right, so we'll pin the tail on the pinata. Did you just move to Archimedes?
Oh, was that
a little bit?
Well, my bad. I think
Okay.
He moved
After
him
all that
once
hard-
to see whether he was
Yeah,
in it or
yeah.
not.
Yeah.
After all that hard work. Okay. But don't worry. This is another necrotic weapon. No, actually, this is a psychic one. That could be pretty bad. All right, it exhales a cloud of its own souls in a 60-foot cone. Every creature must make a wisdom saving throw. This is a possession-based effect. So this is a psychic damage and a possession-based effect. These are DC 20 wisdom saves.
Ooh, nah, not my good one.
That was right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna re-roll this with Indomitable.
Okay.
So I get, let's see, re-roll the d20 with a bonus equal to. So
Yeah, I think I have to as well.
okay, I re-roll the whole saving throw. So I still get my wisdom bonus, and then I also get to add my total martial levels.
Yeah, just
Correct.
add 13. Just add 13 to it.
Okay.
Yep.
So I need to roll at least a 1 on this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I did. So
Okay. So you got it? All right.
yeah.
Okay. All right. You did it. Fantastic. All right. Did anybody not make the save?
Shami did not with the
Oh,
complication.
no. Okay. With a complication. Okay.
I'm so proud of you.
collapse.
Oh, man. Let's see. Sudden shift. You and a random creature within 20 feet switch places. Movement does not provoke opportunity attacks. Be just
That's
you
just
and
me and the thing.
Ghost, yeah. So we'll have a roll off real quick, Tiernan.
Am I going for high or am I going for low?
I got a high. I'll win.
Yeah.
So Tiernan rushes in. I'll say as a side effect of this, Tiernan, you rush in and you rip her free of the ice.
Hell yeah.
All right, but as you enter her charm aura, I guess you.
Well, it doesn't.
He
have
was
to
already
be
in it.
Yeah,
fun.
you haven't
Yeah.
started. You haven't started your turn. You haven't started
Yep,
your
has
turn.
started
Okay.
turning up.
All right, but just getting close to her, you are suddenly filled with the most passionate and non-passionate love memories of Irenia.
Oh, fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
It's exactly what I needed in this particular.
Well,
This
I
combat.
mean,
Yeah.
she represents the evils of love. So that's unfortunately what you're dealing with there. Anyways, let's hit the button and see what this guy has in store for everybody. 25 psychic damage. And if you fail, you are maddened.
Ooh, what's that do?
It's like Pathfinder confusion. You start attacking everybody.
Good news, I'm melee only, guys.
Nice.
But if you're charmed by me, I can do bad things. So that's not good for Tiernan if he gets charmed.
Psychic damage, you say. Another thing I'm resistant to.
Oh, it's one thing I'm not.
This boy.
All right, madness. There we go. All right, you don't have your wits about you. Attack wildly. You can't take reactions. Let's see. You can't. Yeah, can't use reactions. Use all your actions to make weapon attacks or cast offensive cantrips. You can use other actions to facilitate attacking, such as drawing weapons, moving to a target within reach, and so forth. Your targets are determined randomly. You have no other viable targets. You target yourself, automatically hitting yourself but not doing a critical hit. If it's impossible for you to attack or cast spells, you babble incoherently, wasting your actions. And then each time you take damage from an attack or spell, you can attempt a new saving throw against the triggering effects, if possible. So that's what Madness
The good news
does.
is the aura will damage me before I attack anybody.
Alright. Let's see.
You're out of his aura at the moment.
But that should mean if I assume on my turn I'm gonna have to get close to him. So
I am confused where
you have to attack
a lot of
people
our custom effects went. I think there was an update to give me effects, and it might have wiped some of my customs. It's good times. All right. That is the creature's turn. It is going to lower its face and skull, and it's going to look at you, Tiernan. And then Tiernan, you're going to hear a voice in the back of your mind, and it is a deep, yet distant kind of voice that hints at a nobility or a regalness that has long since faded. And it says, why does one of light travel with such darkness?
Sometimes you have to use the tools that are available to you when there is no other option.
And then the voice says, long have I served my enemy, a slave. I face destruction, but I ask a favor. Take me home, please.
That's why we're here.
It is going to pass to Daniel.
All right. While they're having that little conversation, we're gonna move up.
All right.
Not that we care a ton, but remember that Casimir is dying.
Zinhala doesn't care. Daniel will be all over that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Zinhala's just gonna, he's gonna. Oh, fudge.
You
got it,
can
straight
rotate.
line.
You can rotate it by holding down Shift and then a mouse wheel.
Okay.
Yeah, there should be like a little box at one end.
Yeah, you'll have to go to the template.
But if you're just
Hammer.
firing it straight into this dude, I think we all know that you can make the shot.
Tiernan's pretty close to him, though.
Do you want to hit Tiernan?
You'd have to be trying.
Now Zinhala, roleplay question here. You could miss the skull because this is a line-based attack. But I mean, why would you? I'm saying.
Tiernan's there, though. Zinhala doesn't like Tiernan.
Oh, accident tap. Hey, look at that. You hit.
Yeah.
You could accidentally hit both of them.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
I mean,
it's a lot of wind. It's hard to see.
Yeah.
The snow got in your eyes. Yeah. Okay. So are you hitting the skull and Tiernan for maximum dickheadedness? Is that?
Oh, right now he's not hitting. He's not hitting the creature at all. So
you're not hitting the creature at all. Okay, back it up, son. Back it up, son. There you go.
The skull, unlike Tiernan, has a purpose here.
Oh my god. Okay. Damn.
OOC, I'm so sorry.
I've got 120 HP. Like, I'm good.
Oh my god. I feel like that's a pretty spiteful creature. Okay. Okay. He did take your spear away when you were sleeping.
Oh yeah, that's exactly. He hates him on Daniel's behalf.
Okay.
I mean, you took it away when I was dead. So.
You were dead. Finders keepers, bro.
Alright.
Is this safe for half or safe for?
It's safe for half.
Like, is this just a
it's
normal
just a lightning bolt? Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. I'll take the full. I don't want to use Indomitable.
Okay. All right. Argynvost takes the full, but as a ghost, he's resistant to electric or lightning, whatever the fuck we call it in the system. So then he is still going, but he's near death.
All right, that's what he's got. Anna, have you gone yet?
Anna and Casimir are the last to go.
Can't do anything, guys.
You can tell
You
on,
might
Anna.
not be able to.
Anna, how would you like to finish this?
I can't teleport because I'm blind.
Oh,
Oh shit!
Well, you can.
don't
if
worry.
you get
Pass to
Dana up
Casimir.
there-
He'll get it sorted.
Yeah.
Is the Casimir
Alright.
dying?
Hey, that's
no,
his
death
business.
save. Hey, you roll death saves at the beginning of your turn, right? Like this dude could roll a 1 and he could just have a full. I mean, he could roll a 20 and he could have a full ass turn.
You know you're right. It's
What the
time
fuck?
Casimir pulled his weight. I will pass to Casimir.
All right.
Final answer.
All right, Daniel, because you have taken Casimir's fate into your hands after Argynvost is forced to attack Tiernan, who he just had a nice conversation with, but he is not in control of his actions. So Tiernan, he is going to use Withering Bite upon you. Let's see. All right, Withering Bite, let's go. All right, 18. Gonna hit.
I'm gonna expert sidestep so that it misses.
Oh. I love A5E because you guys just like say like fucking One Piece anime shit at me, and then I'm like, okay. It feels like we're kids on the playground. You're like, force field, super force field, and I'm like, okay, that's fine.
It legitimately does.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. My dragon uses his third breath weapon. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, we're all kids on the playground right now. It's fine.
We learned from the previous dragon fight. Fuck all this nonsense.
A5 Eve is the ultimate equalizer, not for melee, but for players to DMs. Well, that's what I'm saying. Do you want to be able to pull a trap card on your DM, convince them to run A5 Eve? All right, as you go, you expertly sidestep.
World
And
patch changes coming inbound.
in the voice in your mind says, "Well done." And then Casimir's up. Daniel, roll us that D20 for Casimir. Get that nat 20. Let's see it, baby.
Eh.
Okay, he's dead. No, he's not dead, but he fails his death save. His turn goes by. He's gonna try to save against the slow. He doesn't. He's gonna try to save against the fear. He doesn't. Okay, that's his turn. He
What a
will.
guy.
He will pass to Anna. What a guy! He
It
is.
is amazing to me how useless he is, how long he has lasted. Like,
He's a high-level spellcaster, sir.
yeah, and he's always like, "Oh no, I should not use my spells right now. I might need some
Campaign setting where
later."
you can't just get your spells back by drinking a cup of coffee. You got to do a long rest to get your spells back. All right. Anna, you're up. But wait,
Yes.
before you can go, Argynvost, unable to control himself, is going to attack Tiernan with a limb composed of tormented souls! Exclamation mark.
Hey, this is.
All right, and it misses. He rolls 2 2s. All right, Anna, to you.
Good thing I piecemealed together some armor. That would have hit.
Okay, go towards people or go into the temple. She goes towards people. She'll move this way, and then she will second wind, and that's her turn. She'll pass next round to Tiernan.
Tiernan, please
All
make
right.
a wisdom save.
We'll fucking find out, won't we, bud?
All right, Tiernan's going to use its last Paragon action to sweep at you with its other wing made of souls. With 8?
All right. You mean a 20?
The 20, yeah, I rolled. Sorry, I rolled 8 plus 12.
20
Yeah.
will hit.
All right, you take a potpourri of psychic and necrotic damage as the limb passes through.
All right.
All right, Tiernan.
Wisdom save. You
Wisdom
say?
save against Shami, then wisdom save against Argynvost.
What's the DC for you, Shami?
You need a 25, sir.
25! Oh my god.
That's pretty good.
you
So
gonna
the
push
good
it?
news, I'll let you know since you're my ally in this fight that I looked at my abilities. I would have to actively hurt you,
Oh,
but
okay.
Okay.
I'm maddened, So randomly,
Oh.
I
So I would
could.
randomly attack, but I'd randomly attack the closest things, right? Or is it within range?
I don't know.
Within
It's a-
range, so we figure out like who you could reach with like your
Okay,
movement
so
on a
the-
turn. Yeah.
So it would be these two.
Is Argynvost
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
Shaman.
correct. So
Okay.
you have a 50-50 shot of me hurting
Does
you.
the madness effect let me attack the origin of the madness effect?
Well, you wouldn't be maddened, right? Like she's maddened.
I mean,
I guess the question-
her charm thing does madden, right?
Oh no,
Oh,
no, no, no!
you're
Just
mad.
charmed by me.
Okay.
That's all. It's just
Yeah,
Oh,
you just
but-
think they're your best friend in the entire world.
Okay, yeah. I was
No,
considering succeeding at a cost or
Yeah, all that
indomitable or
happens
anything like
is
that.
you being charmed by me opens up a lot more attacks against you.
That's true. That's true. Hopefully, if Argynvost dies, the madden effect goes away. I don't know if that'll happen, but yeah, no, we're gonna just let it happen.
Okay. Tiernan. You don't care for Shami Amore the same way you cared for Irenia, but you realize that she has your best interest at heart, and she might be the most precious thing in the world that you have left, and it needs to be protected.
All
Okay.
right. Well, and obviously the best way to protect her is to get rid of this giant
Oh, yeah,
fucking
sure.
spirit dragon.
So make a save against his spirit guardians or whatever. Okay, that does not do it. You'll take the full 7 points of damage.
All right. We're gonna stab him with the dagger, specifically not in the skull. Although the skull is still next to me, right? So if it if it dies and the skull falls, it'll be like
It might, yeah,
right
probably
to
just
the ground.
onto the ledge here. Or,
Okay,
yeah,
that's good.
Even if it fell 30 feet into the snow, it could, it'll take 3d6 damage. It should be okay. All right, that hits. With that final strike, how do you slay the ghost of Argon Vastholt, enslaved to Strahd von Zarovich after it fell to him in battle so long ago?
I put my hand on the skull, and then with my other hand with the knife in it, I just sort of like carve it away from the spirit part of the dragon, and sort of like detach it.
Yes. Okay. As you sever the spirit from the skull, there is a pulsation of like energy. These spirits grab and tear at you, grab and tear at each other, tear each other apart, and with one last final roar, Argynvost fades from existence, and the skull just goes tink 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 and just drops on the ground. It doesn't actually make that sound. It's more like a very loud thud as it lands on the thing. All right. With the departure of Argon Vassalt's spirit, Shami, your mind is clear.
Ooh, good.
I just sent you a question that determines what you would do next. Because he is charmed and really close.
Yeah, hold on.
Fair enough. Okay. Then she will just look at him sweetly and ask him to help her down.
Okay. Darren, there's nothing you'd want more in this world. Unfortunately, because Casimir is dying, you have to stay in combat, though. So Darren, who do you pass to?
Yes.
I mean, it can speed things up.
I will pass to. I don't know. I don't think there's anybody.
Tommy, you
I don't
need
think there's
help
anybody
getting
that would go over
wink.
there.
I got you.
I guess Anna.
All right. Anna, you are up.
What am I gonna do?
I don't know. They passed you. I will say this.
Anna doesn't care about Casimir.
Zrinhala, you haven't gotten to eat a soul in a long time. I'm just saying.
Don't you think about that?
Anna cared about Casimir enough to convince him to come with us.
True.
So I thought she was probably the best.
You're gonna be like Dragonbane. You're gonna just shout them up from 0. You're gonna like get your fucking ass up.
Well, I don't
right
think I
now.
can get there
You
because I'm
bet.
slowed. I don't think I can get there.
Oh, because
yeah,
of the link,
especially with it being difficult terrain. Like, there's no fucking way. But
I
you're
can
the only
dash.
one that...
I can dash through it and ignore it, but that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay.
But at least you're set up.
And there's a dash,
Mm.
and then I'll just move next to him.
Mm.
Amazing.
And
Anna, as you rush towards Casimir, you have a moment where you kind of see like not a flashback, but like a flash forward. You are on your throne, and the court is assembled, and all are laughing jovially at something. And then the camera swivels around from your cruel smile to your court jester, Casimir, adorned in a disgusting yellow fool's motley, his body even more broken and scarred than it is now, as he japes the mount with a sorrowful look on his face to the hilarity of all assembled.
okay, she'll pass to this reputable group here.
Yeah, right?
But I'm good.
You have horns.
I did horns.
She'll pass to Zrinhala.
Okay.
Fair
Renala,
enough.
you're up.
Yep. Zinhala is ravenous, but his passenger has great misgivings about killing people, like
Aw.
actual people.
Okay.
It's a struggle. So, oh, can I make it? Oh, almost. Come on.
You have reach.
I mean, he has
He
reach
does.
with hurting people.
He does, but what's Rinhala gonna do with all these tentacles? No,
Maybe you have to reinflate his lungs. They could be empty.
yeah.
Maybe
No,
he could just be
Zinhala-
shock him awake.
No, Zinhala will do nothing, but Daniel would, but he'd have to give Daniel back. And he don't want to do that. Not until he's seen this thing die. Teach him a lesson about weakness. So unless anyone stops him, he's just gonna.
Oh, like he's gonna attack Casimir?
Yep, it's like save the trouble. He's not gonna make it off the
Oh,
mountain.
Tarakami gonna say, nah, bro.
All right,
This
I'm
one is
gonna.
useful.
Let's see.
He's a
Trust
missile
seeker.
sponge.
All right. I don't know. I don't think you have anything that could stop him from acting, right? Like you could say don't do it, but
yeah,
I mean,
I don't have a reaction this turn. I'm just saying something. Don't do it, but
Okay. Oh, also your 9 alignment thing is definitely incorrect. Hold on.
That all depends who you're talking to. Daniel
Yeah.
is in.
I'm evil.
There you go. Well, no. It was the wrong side of the spectrum. There we go. Yeah. I will say this. I forgot to convert your action economy into a PC action economy. Since Zernhala was very much how they spent their legendary actions, I'll need to get that sorted out for you because
Fair
you can
enough.
kind of yeah.
We'll see if Daniel can.
Oh.
influence.
Fuck.
No, he can't. He wants
right.
to. You hear a psychic scream emanating through the winds, but it's
Okay.
not enough.
All right. So because you're not within 5 feet of
It's
him,
reach.
I know, but reach doesn't provide the coup de grace. You have to be within 5 feet to coup de grace.
Yeah. So it's
So this
one
would-
failed thing.
Yeah, but I think you might have more than one attack. You have multi-attack there.
Oh sure.
So, Yeah. So that's one failed death save on top of his failed death save.
Oh, his other attacks don't have range.
Oh,
Oh wait, this
okay.
one does. This one does.
Oh, okay. And then
Yep.
you fry him.
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
Are you able to combine the spell attack and the melee attack in a multi-attack?
Yeah, they have this.
Nice.
Each of the following ones: attacks with a cantrip spell, a cyclonic tendril, electrical discharge, gale force claw.
Yep. 2 of them have
cool
reach.
shit.
Yeah. All right. With that, his body is a charred mess, and you, as a dark power, can devour his soul.
We do
Oh,
not
he'll-
hold on to allies very well.
He'll do that.
All right. It is delicious. It is the first soul that you've been able to eat with your own body in a long time, but you know that it will not be the last.
He just looks up back at everyone and he's just like, "We didn't need him. He was weak. All we need All we need is ourselves."
Oh my god, this is incredible. Alright, so I'll take you guys over to the map table. Also, congratulations on another 5e fight. I think that was less than 3 rounds. Wonderful. Man, look at that, the reintroduction of magic and you're back to normal. You're back to normal D&D. That's
Crazy.
It's crazy. Alright. Well, that's a whole thing that happened. You're now in possession of Argynvoth's skull. You're in possession of the rock's blood. So you have completed 2 of your to-do list items. Let's see. Next on your list, it says moose.
Moose, yeah.
And then Bob Belizaga. If the moose can present any kind of challenge as you guys are reversing the end of the game, I will be surprised. But, we'll see how it goes. And then you're going to roll up on Baba Lyzaga. All right, then you got the drop off at Argynvoth. And then the party will split at that point. And then they will meet back up at Bone Grinder. That sounds correct, everybody?
Yep.
Okay. Man, we are at time. I am deeply curious. I wish we had like a vodcast like them fancy professional streamers where they're like, yeah, and in that moment this is exactly what I was thinking when I made that really cool thing, and then everyone's like, wow, yeah, Liam, you're so cool, oh my god. Yeah, but because I definitely am curious what motivated a lot of decisions in this session, but I thought it was very cool. Okay, so my only real announcement is we got Extra Life coming up. If you want to play an Extra Life, it's 25 hours of Pathfinder 2. I don't know how it's going to go, but I hope it goes well. We're trying to raise money for Children's National Hospitals. It's a very good cause and a very good charity, Extra Life. We've been supporting it for, I don't know, times the whole thing, 7, 8 years, something like that. Over the years, we've raised, I don't know, over $50,000. That's a lot of money. We want to raise even more, and we want to raise awareness for the charity. Being a sick kid in the hospital, it's terrible. So this, you also may have heard that America, the medical system's kind of a whole thing. So anyways, if you want to try to help in any way, please contact me, because players, bench players that could take over for people that fall asleep in their chair or get, just give up or can't make it. Active player who's there 25 hours, just donating a bunch of money. If you want to donate stuff that could be prizes to give out during the stream or to people who donate, that'd be great too. If you want to help out during the marathon to process incoming donations and help handle stuff that's going on in the game, there's a million different things that you could help with, and all of the help would be appreciated, whether it's financial or just your time. So that's that. Anyone have any other announcements before we adjourn?
Turn off health bars. We've got two.
Oh no! All right, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and turn it off real quick before I forget. All right, I don't know what to do about the bird one. Hopefully, it's not there next time you log in. Okay. Enjoy your Sunday.
Forever have the reminder that it got away.
I mean, that you let it get away. What are you talking about?
I mean, it's permanently blinded. It's having a bad day.
All right. Enjoy your Sunday, and I guess this League of Villains will continue to save Barovia.
The best of the worst.
We become the Legion of Doom.
Well, you know what
Pretty much.
the vibe is? It's the vibe for me is very like Supernatural Suicide Squad. You're not like killing Strahd because he's a bad guy and you want to make things better. He's the warden of the prison, and you don't want to be in this prison anymore. So you're like, we got it. Yeah.
He's still the bad guy when we want to kill him, but not to save Barovia, except for one.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah. Like you don't really have the motivation of
friends.
like making things better. I think Anna, in her own twisted way, still thinks that she's going to make things better for Barovia. But the actual dark powers, you guys just want to get the fuck out of this place. Like
this whole Crucible, the Fulcrum got pushed when Daniel switched over and Darius switched over, because like you guys are beyond any kind of control now. So I'm just like, whatever happens.
Right? I mean, it's got to be so humbling too for Anna, because like you had these guys exactly where they needed to be, and obedient and stuff like that, and then these fucking rowdy boys show up, and they are so strong, and they're so strong, like strong enough that even if you flip the switch, like if they teamed up on you, that'd be a rough time. You know what I mean? And then you've got Sheridan, who's just like, I'll do it for her. doing it for you, babe. I'm gonna save your home, I guess. I'll try. It's real bad out here. Oh my god. Whew.
I mean, maybe her brother's still alive.
That'll go over well. Hey, here's your dead sister.
I also like the meta that like the true form of the dark power is so strong, like that, like IRL, the temptation is there to not go back to your actual character. Do you know what I'm saying? And so like I think that reflects how it might feel in the game, right? So like finally these guys have been through so much, and now someone's carrying them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, I will say playing a dragon with breath weapons is pretty fucking cool. I mean, there are some things that I still like Darius for, but it's like we're fighting against two gargantuan creatures that could fly. It's like Darius isn't going to be able to do too much. Well, he can fly now too, but he's still a melee boy, so he wouldn't have been able to do too much in that fight.
My sense of Shami, though, is she likes to use people, so I think she would still use Shane until he's just a husk.
Oh, yeah.
So I think she'd change back to him soon, because she's like, well, let him do everything, and if I need to step in, I will.
Very much puppeteer.
Yeah. Because right now, he loves her, so...
I will see you all next week when we can continue this.
All
right, this descent, this absolute downward spiral. All right, later, guys.
Later. Thanks for running, and catch everyone later.